Next week.
Lord, our first appeal, Lord.
What is in it? Which proceeding?
Lord, RFM, Lord, by the electricity company against a money decree. Execution case is posted day after tomorrow. That's the urgency. I request for tomorrow, Lord.
Money recovery? Electrification compensation, huh?
Compensation.
Sorry. But kodabekala ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾದ್ರೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು.
Day after.
RFM 2023 meter.
Great.
Finally.
ತೀರಾ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದು ನಾವು
last day ಇರಲ್ಲ.
See, we are not sitting in this week in the afternoon. Right? ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ ನಾಳೆ. Final hearing.
One matter for RFA, finally 22 matter. Next week any date?
2006 matter also.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅವರು 25% ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕ್ರೈಸಿಸ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ
2022 ದೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರು.
MFA ಫಾರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮೆಮೊ.
Recalling the order. Next week. What miscellaneous case?
Coming up on 27 for.
What miscellaneous?
Related to this case, they have filed a miscellaneous.
They have not read the file. You do not know what is the matter. What is miscellaneous? What is your appeal? ತಗೊಂಡು ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ ಕಳಿಸಿ.
Our lordship, it's MFA for MC.
Don't even know about your case.
For MFA for MC, your lordship. For admission, it may be had sometime this week.
ಕಳಿಸಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ವಾರ ಕಳಿಸಿ. ಏನದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ decree is granted?
No, your lordship, it was rejected, dismissed.
Dismissed. ಏನ್ urgency ಇದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
No, the husband is paralyzed. The wife has no means for maintenance or anything. She was also.
Next week.
Lord, I am the widow wife, my lord, and this respondent is trying to dispossess me from the suit scheduled property, my lord. I was the plaintiff for the trial court.
ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡಿ.
Lord, ನಾಳೆನೇ ಇರ್ಲಿ, my lord.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಮೊ ಮೇಲೆ ಏರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಡೇ ಅದೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇರೋ
Fresh matter.
ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಳಿಸಿ. ಅದೊಂದು ನಾಳೆ.
Adjournments, page wise, page 1, seal number 1 and 2, page 2, seal number 3 to 6, page 3, seal number 7 to 10, page 4, seal number 11 to 14, page 5, seal number 15 to 19, page 6, seal number 20 to 25, page 7, seal number 26 to 31.
28.
Non-filing.
IA is to be filed. So.
Non-filing of acknowledgement for having served the copy and ಶಿವನೇಗೌಡ.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ? ಒಕ್ಕಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಓನರ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ.
Want 1 week? At request 1 week time is granted to do serial number 28. Yes.
28. Much.
Page 8, seal number 32 to 35.
32, my lords. Senior ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Which matter?
32.
32, huh.
Want a week,
Who has
1 week
moved it?
time.
Total mood ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ?
Total.
ಇರ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
And petitioner.
ಇನ್ನು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ, ಯಾರೋ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Page 9.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾಡದ.
ನೀವೇ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ madam.
You do not know who has moved, then let them come. In the absence of the others, it will not adjourn.
Page 9, seal number 36 and 37. Page 10, seal number 38 to 40.
38, my lord. I am appearing for the appellant. May be taken up next week, my lordship.
Total mood ಅಂತ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ ನಾನೇನು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, my lord.
ಅವ್ರು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕ್ಲೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವರಾ?
ಕೇವಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಕಾಪಿನೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. Please.
29, 8.
Please.
Page 11, seal number 41 and 42. Page 12, seal number 43 to 45.
My lord, serial number 43, my lord. We have filed the paper books in this case. The office may be directed to put the paper books on board, and we request for adjournment by 2 weeks, my lord.
You have filed the paper books in first matter.
In the first matter.
Admitted the non-filing of paper books. You have filed the paper books.
Yes, filed the paper books, my lord.
Connected matter ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿವಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು non-filing ಅಂತ.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ non-compliance
of cross objection for non-compliance of office objection.
Office objections.
ಆಯ್ತು. ನೋಡಿ, this ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಹಾ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Final hearing matter.
ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಫೈಲ್.
ಎಸ್.
Maybe taken up after 2 weeks.
The applicant submits that he has filed the paper books in the registry. Registry shall verify and list 2019 by the
19 appeal.
list after 1 year. That 43.1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ so last time ಆಗಿ subsection ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 43.1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ peremptory order dated 7/8/2024 is not complied. Therefore, cross subsections already stood dismissed. No further orders are required. Yes.
Obligement.
Yes.
Page 13, seal number 46. List number 2, seal number 1. Orders, seal number 1, list number 1. P. Suresh, Ashok N. Patil.
Second time. ಯಾರು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದನ್ನ? Ashok Patil has not filed. They have not filed ವಕಾಲತ್.
In 1.1.
Set of appeal member to be filed in something.
My lords, Lakshminarayan C. My lords is appearing for the insurer in the connected appeal,
Yeah.
1.1. His name may be.
Same. First number 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ Miss Lakshmi.
This matter, my lord.
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ ಅವರೇ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ.
Please. My lord, I am filing application.
ಅದು ಕೊಡಿ ಏನಂದ್ರು ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರ್ MFA 2389 ಸೇಮ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರರ್ ಅಂತ
House, same insurer. I have checked.
ರಿಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್. Respondent number 1. Lakshmi Narayan for R4. C, Nara Council has appeared for the first, for Reliance, for Reliance General Insurance Company Limited. Therefore, he is requested to accept notice for the respondent, for respondent number 1 in this case also. His name shall be shown in the cause list accordingly. Appellant's counsel, you serve the copies.
My lord,
Appellant's counsel
lord.
shall serve the, ನೀವಲ್ಲ, you are
No,
not
no.
P. Suresh.
please.
Counsel shall serve the copies of him. ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು R2 ಗೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ. No representation for the appellant.
My lord, in 1.1.
2017 matter ಇದು.
Please.
ಒಂದು
My lord, the
final
warrant has
10 days
been
time is
issued.
granted to do the needful, failing which appeal shall stand dismissed. Okay,
My lord,
ಆಯ್ತು, ನಿಮ್ಮದು
1.1 ನಲ್ಲಿ.
1.1 ಹೇಳಿ.
ನಲ್ಲಿ. My lord, I am filing application seeking leave of this honorable court to deposit a sum of rupees 3,58,000. But on earlier occasion, 5 lakhs have been deposited, the claimants have been withdrawn.
Jabari tours.
But warrant has been issued by the trial court, my lord. in
But
executive.
deposited there only, executing court.
Now, my lord, what has happened, my lord,
Right,
Lord.
you could have filed in the execution case only. You want to do everything in the high court.
no, my lord, what happened, my lord, on 10/8/2022, my lord, this honorable is to stay the order, subject to deposit of the amount, my lord, in 6 weeks.
So you have not complied that.
My lord, 5 lakhs has been deposited, my lord. 5 lakhs has been deposited before this,
Date order dated.
my lord, 10/8/2022.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇರೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬದಲಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಫೋಟೋ ಸರ್ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ತೆಗಿಯೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ ಅದು 50% of the award amount.
My lord, 17 lakhs 16,000 is the award amount, my lord. 5 lakhs already deposited, claimants have been withdrawn, claimants have withdrawn the amount. My lord, remaining, my lord, 3,58,000 need to be deposited, my lord. Within a week from today, my lord, I will deposit before this one.
Correct, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ there is no business at all now. Either you should file an application.
My lord, I am filing the.
We do not entertain it. They cannot be so
My lord,
complacent.
warrant has been arrested.
Deposit there only.
Arrest warrant has been issued, my lord. That is,
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕನ್ಸೆಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. You do not comply the order of the court. You do not file application in time, seeking indulgence of the court. Now, when the case is called, you want to throw an application on our face.
Not my lord, I request my lord, humble request my lord. Warrant through commissioner.
Your deposit there only. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೇಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 10 days. Yes.
Seal number 2, Anil Kumar MS, KV Narasimhan, Vishwanath R. Hegde.
3 to 5.
10 sets, copy with 10 sets of appeal. ಅಷ್ಟು ಜನ parties ಇದಾರಾ? 17. Right. Yes. You are for the respondent.
Respondents 3 to 5.
So
It
many
appears not somebody has moved.
Who has moved this matter? ಅವರೇ move ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Notice to R2, 6 to 13, 18 to 25 and 28.
Okay.
No representation for the appellant.
It appears not earlier Mr. T. N. Raghupati appeared for the,
Anil,
Appellant. his colleague
Colleague.
is Mr. Anil Kumar.
ಹೌದು ಟಿ ಎನ್ ರಘುಪತಿ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಈಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ
He is practicing here only.
ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿಸಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ಯಾರು
Your lordship may grant some time for taking steps. In the meantime, I will inform Mr. Anil Kumar.
ಅನಿಲ್ ನೋ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಪೆಲೆಂಟ್ ಫೈನಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರೇ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. I did not could not make out from the memo for post.
ಕೆ ವಿ ನರಸಿಂಹನ್
He represents the respond number 1. If
ನೋ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಪೆಲೆಂಟ್ ಅನಿಲ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ
I will inform him, my lord.
ಫೈನಲಿ 2 weeks time is granted to the needful list on 2 weeks ಆದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಡೇಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ
Please.
9-9.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನರಸಿಂಹನ್ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮೆಮೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗಿದ್ದು ಕಾಪಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ
Move for posting and copy serve ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
Seal number 3, D. Nagaraj Reddy, YP Venkatapati,
Refused ಅಂತ.
ಯಾರೋ R1 ಅಂತ
R1 owner of-
ರೆಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ R1
Owner of the vehicle.
as per the postal endorsement respond number 1 has refused the notice therefore service on him is held sufficient. ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
Admission.
2019 ಇಂದ
Please.
who is for the other side ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಯಾರು YP ವೆಂಕಟಪತಿ
Chapati.
ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 1
seal number 4, Siddharth Suman.
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ
ಬಂದಿದೆ.
Yes, madam. ಮುಗ್ದೋಗಿದೆ.
ಇದಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫೈನಲ್
ಆಗಿದೆ madam.
ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ
Madam admit.
Like enhancement ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಏನು
ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್
please.
Seal number 4, Siddharth Suman.
Yes, I appear
HS
for
Mona.
R4. Now, R1 and R3 were placed ex parte even before the trial court.
My lord, I am for the appellate.
Now,
R1 and R3 na
yes,
In this case,
3 times service of notice returned
we
unserved.
will file application, necessary application for substituted service in the paper.
R1 is also not served, it is.
My lord, my lord, as far as R1 is concerned, 11/7/2014, we have paid the process in complaints of order dated 10/7/2024.
No
Some of
steps
this
to be
is been
taken
listed by the
in
registrar.
They were what is the?
yes, they were ex partes before the trial court. They did not contest, they did not even file the return
The
statement.
nature of the suit. Plaintiff.
They were previous owners. They have sold it to me. Now I step into their shoes. I am a purchaser.
I am the plaintiff. I don't know.
They can't track for 4 years.
He is the beneficiary, my lord.
Beneficiary ಇದ್ರು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು now if they had lost the interest in
At
the.
risk, I don't want, my lord.
They have sold the property to me.
I don't want
I have
to-
purchased the property. No, I am suffering. They are squatting over the
But-
property.
My lord, this honorable court already ordered, we have paid process.
D1 and D3
Registry
were
has not sent the process.
Yes, my lord.
D1 and D3 are here. R1 and R3 na.
R1, R3.
Same
There is already an order, we have paid, and registry has not paid.
Whether in the before suit only they had sold it.
Yes, yes.
Issues there. Your respond number.
They were respondent 1 and 3 here.
4 ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
Illa 4 non-sumi.
Your
I am the only contestant in the suit.
My lord.
I am the only
purchased the
contestant.
property, The
Just wait.
Yes.
How they are related to each other, define our
They were previous purchasers of the property.
plaintiff and defense one and two.
Plaintiff suit is for specific performance.
Specific purpose.
Yes, yes.
Oh, his agreement of sale was
He
earlier.
claims to be agreement holder, but my counterclaim has been decreed.
You had filed a counterclaim.
Yes, yes. The suit has been dismissed, counterclaim has been decreed.
Defendant number two entered into an agreement of sale on 19/12/1996. Plaintiff plus that sale deed dated 16, executed by first defendant in favor of third defendant, and sale deed dated so and so executed by third defendant in favor. Oh, there were two sales in between.
Yes, madam.
On 1996 in the 2010 ವರೆಗೂ suit for specific performance ಹಾಕಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಿ.
So ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ? 14 years.
ಹೌದು.
Not finding again. Suit is barred by time. That finding is in whose favor? Limitation? Issue number?
It is against to the
Issue number 6 in affirmative.
six affirmative ಆಗಿದೆ. It is barred ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. It is answered in affirmative.
So you had sought the title declaration.
Yes, I sought for declaration, title declaration.
I sought that they have said the
My lord.
sold the property.
My lord, today, the matter listed for process to respondent one.
That's why now.
Respondent one, we have already paid the process, registry not acted upon. This honorable
No,
court,
respond number one also they have placed a office of section.
Ade, we have failed process, my lord.
Steps to be taken in, you are not paid for respond number one. ಅಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿದ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
Respondent three game, my lord. Respondent three return ಬಂದಿದೆ. I will file application for paper publication.
We will dispense with notice to them. We will dispense with notice to them. ಐದು ಕೊಡಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸರ್ ಕೊಡಿ.
Not at risk of the applicant, my lord, please.
It is at our discretion. We can
Yes, ma'am.
exercise that discretion.
Right, my lord.
This appeal is of which year? 2019. 41/14 ಅಲ್ಲ? Which is that?
He could have filed any application if the provision is available and the reason narrating is there too. They won't do that, my lord. Every time, for the other report, they made a submission, court refused. And just because there is change in roster, again reviving the very same argument.
Learned counsel, you are interested in disposal of your appeal or not?
Very much interested.
Then
my
if you
lord.
are interested, you only say that they have
No,
sold
my
the
lord,
property.
I am agreed by the submissions of my learned friend.
Then bitbidi, leave those things. You only in your plaint before the trial,
Please,
they
my lord,
have
please.
contended that they have sold the property, those sale deeds do
Please, my
not
lord,
find you,
it's
etc.
fraudulent.
Now, they did not contest the matter there.
Please, my lord.
Apparently, they have lost interest in the case because they have already washed their hands. Now, the tussle is between you two only.
The people who played fraud, I want them, don't want to leave them, my lord, and I want
You, if you want, you can
Service
sue
of them.
under the criminal law if they have
due service against them.
order 41 rule. ಎಷ್ಟು? Rule 14 ಅಲ್ಲ? Which is that order 41 rule 14? ಎಷ್ಟು? Which is that provision you are saying insisting for a dispensation? I think rule 14 ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
Application service of notice of day for the 460.
Or ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದು provision ಯಾವ್ದು? Provision ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Rule 14 ಇರ್ಬೇಕು provision. Publication 511. Our Karnataka amendment is there, provided appellate court may dispense with service of notice on the response against whom suit has proceeded ex parte. But, Learned counsel for respond number 4 submits that respond number 1 and 3 have already sold the property to respond number 4, and they have lost interest in the subject matter of the appeal / suit. Therefore, they had not contested the matter before the trial court. On verification of the records, his submission is found correct. This appeal is pending since 2019 and the suit was of the year 2010. Under the circumstances, invoking the provisions of Order 41 Rule 14, the proviso to Order 14 Rule, Order 41 Rule 14, Karnataka Amendment dated 6/10/59. Notice to respond over 1 and 3 is dispensed with. ಈಗ admit ಆಗಿದೆ ಇದು?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಇನ್ನು ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
No such person. ಏನಿಗೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ನೀವು ಒಬ್ರೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇರೋದು?
ನಾವು ಒಬ್ರೇ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಒಬ್ರೇ.
ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ 2 ಕೇಸಿನ ಮೇಲೆ. Your suit was dismissed, his counterclaim is allowed. You have filed only 1 appeal. How 1 appeal is maintainable? Then either it is against your suit or there are 2 decrees. This is OS 50, it is up to you for 5736 up to you. Admit call for TCRs. Appearance counsel shall file the paper books within 4 weeks. List on 4 weeks again.
36(9).
Much obliged.
Bill number 5.
Appellant's counsel shall clarify how single appeal against 2 decrees is maintainable. Adanonu.
Please, madam.
Cell number 5, TN Vishwanath, Krishna Reddy.
For the
HR.
appellant, please.
This case, the appeal was admitted on 21/6.
Respondent number one in this case, madam.
At that point, a creditor was present. Thereafter, present application has, I'll file the paper, I'll file it today itself. And I'm furnishing 1 copy to.
What is this suit for specific purpose?
Please, madam, suit for specific performance. The sale consideration is, my lord, 1 crore. Out of that, my lord, we are paid 90 lakhs. My lord, the entire.
Interim order was passed after hearing both of
Yes.
you.
No, my lord. We are filed only wakalat on that time.
No.
I entered to file
Order date here, check.
21/6/2023. 21/6/2023. On that day, appeal was admitted.
Correct.
21/6 please. Issue notice presence. Add interest. Issue notice to respond.
Please,
Add interim
ಅಲ್ಲ
stay.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ hard admit ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
the opportunity was given to the.
caveat for respond.
Yes, there was, Caveator was present. Now my Leonard has filed NOC wakalat.
On that
After
day,
that,
when the
and now the matter is admitted, it has to be heard finally because
my lord,
suit document itself has not been produced before the trial court because agreement they relate, they have not placed the document before the court and court decrease.
Agreement of sale was not.
2 agreements, suit for specific
Lad,
performance, 2
there-
agreements they have relayed.
the
Prayer
entire-
portion, they have mentioned 2 documents. 1 document they place subsequent. The earlier one, they are not placed before the court. So
Lad.
without that document, the court decreased the suit.
Sale agreement ಅಂತ ಇದೆ.
ಹೌದು.
my lord, they are agreed, my lord, they are entire, they are agreed entire.
795 to the 9.
That is for, my lord,
That is different. That is suit for partition. That is one, this thing pending before the family.
Correct, they have not produced the original.
Original document itself has not been produced. And
Copy
exit,
of the agreement of sale ಅಂತ ಇದೆ.
my lord, we are.
Correct or
no,
incorrect?
12/11/2007 and 12/10/2009. 12/10/2009 document has been placed. So for a 12/11/2007 document not produced, court decreased the
You do
suit.
not know what has
And it is
happened.
technical,
This
that suit
order
has
is
to be
not
dismissed.
passed by us. Here it is mentioned that so and so has entered the caveat, heard admit.
Please, my lord, what happened, my lord, when the matter is posted for admission? I entered, I appeared before the court and I asked time to file NOC wakalat.
See here.
No, today itself I'll file it.
Fix a date for hearing, my lord, no issue.
You should
Because
have the paper books. We cannot.
Yeah.
Today itself. I'll
they are
file it.
enjoying the interim order. They are
Document
enjoying,
kindly
we are,
file-
my
file
lord,
it here.
the thing is, we are paid entire sale consideration.
My lord, I have served a copy and I'll file it today itself in the office or shall I file it?
Yeah, Cousin for the
Copy.
appellant submits that he files the paper today.
They are enjoying the interim order, my lord. We have paid entire sale consideration to the appellant hearing.
Say.
Matter will be heard on the, finally, okay.
Can you fix a date?
Okay. Appellant's counsel shall file the paper books in the registry within 1
I've-
week.
I've
We'll
served-
pass
I've
it,
served-
otherwise we'll pass peremptory order.
No, today itself, I've served.
I
copy
received
today
the copy.
itself,
I
file it.
received the paper.
Today, within
list of-
2 minutes, I'll check.
This for final hearing or?
21st September.
Please.
21/9. Saturday
Grateful.
working days. Cell number 6, KP Bhuvan, B Pradeep, Paratu.
In respect of R1. R1 is
placed expert in the trial court will also, that is,
But they have to-
liability was fixed on the owner.
Correct, what do you want to do? You want to take notice or you want to,
Not claimed ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ end of
unclaimed ಅಂತ?
unclaimed ಅಂತ.
Right.
So,
The notice of, for the postal investment, notice of this respondent has not claimed the notice, therefore notice anime is held sufficient. ಏನಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. What is the matter?
my lord, pillion rider, my lord, liability has been fixed on the owner. my lord.
Owner of the vehicle liability fixed against the,
You are for the insurer.
please, my lord, I am for insurance.
Owner is unrepresented.
Yes,
Represent.
respondent one.
ಅವರೇ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್
ಅವರೇ
ನಂಬರ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲ.
Then you are doing it.
Our appeal is maintainable.
Records, admit call for TCS, release for
Insurance ಇಲ್ಲ.
hearing.
Oh,
Date.
real.
Please, call for TCR, my lord.
2110. Till number 7, Siddharth Suman, Shivkumar GS.
Waiting for the respondents.
Is that maintainability?
The compromise decree was challenged before this honorable court.
That's appeal in your section. Oh, now appeal, how appeal is maintainable? Compromise decree, how the appeal against compromise decree is maintainable?
But in this case, my lord, the appellant is before this honorable court and he say he is having another side. The relationship between the parties is very good. They are sisters. He want to dispose it up and pay to them, my lord.
Huh? We couldn't get.
But due to health reasons, he could not pay the amount within the stipulated time. Now he is before this honorable court and says
Correct,
that.
how can you maintain the appeal against the Lok Adalat award, section, Legal Service Authorities Act?
My lord,
section
that's true,
20?
my lord. Only
So
it is
you.
available on limited
Subsection
grounds.
extra,
Please, my lord, only it is available on limited grounds, my lord. Before withdrawing this appeal and choosing for he says that there is undue influence that is being exerted on.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. See, appeal itself is not maintainable.
Maintainable.
You want to take any other MD, you do it liberty ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, withdraw ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಅದು
You are going to withdraw it.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ time
Fine,
ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
for that again, time should be granted. Sorry, will not.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು site ಏನೋ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Maintainable ಅಂತ
He is
dismiss
making
ಮಾಡಿ.
hectic efforts to
Then
sell the
dismiss
property.
it as not maintainable then.
ಅಲ್ಲ.
You always want,
We will withdraw and then take appropriate steps.
lawyer counsel for the appellant. Submit, seeks withdrawal of the appeal with liability to take appropriate remedy. Reserving such liberty, the appeal is dismissed. Yes.
Much obliged. Liberty, my lord.
Yes.
Liberty.
Till number 8, Vivek Khulla, BV Ganeshna.
ಇದೆ, section 20 of the section 20 ಅಂತ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ. Legal Service Authorities Act. So. 8 times should steps will be taken. ಯಾರಿಗೆ steps will be taken in
My
respect
lord,
of
I have to take steps to first respondent.
respondent one. Okay.
I will, my lord, 3 times we have taken, my lord, file, my lord, a paper publication. Twice, my lord, he does not pay me.
Paper publication.
3 ಸತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೀಗ ನಾನು ತಗೋಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ.
ಹಾ.
ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. Only difficulty, my lord, I'll tell you, lordship. On, my lord, 21/2/2024, my lord said passed an order. There is a building. Not to, my lord, to maintain status with regard to the building. He goes and demolishes it. Avoids, my lord, service of notice, first respondent. There is a sale, my lord, in his favor, my lord, during the pendency of the suit. We have filed an application, my lord, not to alienate. ಅದನ್ನ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕೊಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ನು ನಾಳೆ
The order was passed 21.
21st of February 2024, my lord.
I represent the respondent number 3.
This is regarding R1.
Or one.
Sorry.
ಏನು? ಇಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ, ಇದು
Present is set up.
ಫೋಟೋಗ್ರಾಫರ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ. Who's trying to?
Parties are directed to maintain the
Status quo
so
as far as the structures are concerned.
concerned.
Despite it, my lord, they demolished the building. It's all right.
There are internal peripheral works being carried out,
Correct.
the structure,
ಈಗ
subject outcome of the appeal. Now, you have filed another application.
My lord, they've demolished, doesn't matter. But my application, my lord, not to alienate, is there. In fact, We have the photograph.
May I make one submission, my lords, with
Where is your
No,
application?
with
Just a minute.
respect to
Application
my
is not
seniors.
listed.
I said,
Application
ಆಯ್ತು,
is not,
ಅವ್ರೇನೋ undertaking ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು.
my lords, my
application is not listed.
application is not listed, that is true. And what they intended to me, we have to ultimately, we should not stand up too much on the technicality. The IA1, which was filed earlier, on that basis, the senior counsel is making a submissions to the effect that the alienation shall not take place. My lords, straight away being a response number 3, I am the purchaser of this property. I undertake, I will not alienate the property. Straight away I am undertaking.
Purchase from respond number 1.
I have purchased this property in the year 2017 itself.
In the pendency of the-
No, whatever, the merits are totally different. I have purchased the property and now senior counsel is making a submission, I shall not alienate. Definitely I shall not, I'm not going to alienate the property. On the instructions of my counsel, I'm making this statement.
23 na?
House one. House, yes, sir.
2023.
23.
You had not insisted at that time for any this interim order?
Because there was this interim order.
Yeah.
At that time, the building was there. You
Interim
didn't.
order not to demolish.
ಅದು ಈಗ alienation ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
ಹ್ಮ್.
ಇವಾಗ demolition ಆಗೋಯ್ತು.
You represent respond number
I represent the response number 3.
3.
3.
Now respond number 1 and 2 have no interest in the property.
Respond number 1 has transferred the property in my favor in the year 2017. He has filed a detailed written statement.
How did he demolish it then?
No, Manas, I shall come to that. I am filing the objection statement. I am filing the objection statement. It is ready. If the court permits, immediately I shall file. Before the interim order, I am making a submission, it is there. Before the interim order could be passed by before this honorable court, the old building was demolished and they wanted to construct a new building as such.
It is not so.
And I'm filing the objections to that effect.
So your undertaking will record
So far as alienation is concerned, my lords, I shall undertake only to that effect.
as filed IA 1 of 2023, appellant or appellants?
Appellant, my lords.
Appellant. Seeking temporary injunction against alienation of a schedule. Subject matter of the appeal, only one property, alva?
Yes.
Only one.
Matter of the appeal. Okay. Shri Udayana, learned senior counsel appearing for advocate on record for the appellant submits that despite order on interim order, already the building is demolished and there is likelihood of alienation of the property. Shri Nargund, senior counsel for this.
Representing this.
Learned senior counsel appearing for advocate on record for respond number 3 submits that undertakes that till further orders.
Well, it's absolutely no problem.
There is
Demolition will not take,
the
I mean,
purchaser of the property
alienation will not take place.
himself or anybody through you, other power of attorney ಅವರು ಬರಬಾರ್ದು.
My lords, as father and a son.
ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಟಾರ್ನಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ.
ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
In fact, if you allow to look at my application, I've said, not to change the nature.
No,
ಅವ್ರು ಬರೀ now you said your apprehension is about alienation.
ಅದು ಒಂದು
if the one.
changing the nature.
What
But
is
what happens?
My lords, I'm constructing a building now. I'm demolished it. I'm constructing a building. My plan is I'm spending about 2 crore rupees.
I don't want the equities tomorrow.
Huh?
I don't
My
want.
lords, we'll see that. If they want that application, let them file that application. We'll,
They have already filed
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ.
application that is not
my lords,
listed. Registry has not listed that.
that's right. That's the only thing. If the court permits, I shall file my lords,
Then you
only-
do one thing, till next hearing date, we'll record your undertaking,
Please,
you
ma'am.
file statement, all right?
very well. Very well.
Undertakes and should be in that one, the seeks time to file counter to I number 2. ಅದೊಂದೇ ಇದೆಯಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ?
ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಇದೆ.
ಇನ್ನು ಎರಡಿದೆಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನು ಅದು at this juncture it may not play any role.
Right. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? And he undertakes that till next hearing date, respond number 3 does not in any way ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗಾರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ.
I will not alienate the property.
ಅಲ್ಲ changing the nature of the property.
My lords, the construction work is already on. It is on, my lords.
We have to-
Demolition ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು.
Then we have to pass an order.
No, my lords, kindly you have to see that.
Exterior date, you should maintain
No,
status quo.
next week it may kindly be called. Till then I will maintain. Till next week.
Undertaking to maintain, what is the status as on there, as on?
My lords, I'm making, as on today, the plinth work is on. Plinth work is on and the further constructions, I mean, the plinth work is on, that much I could only.
He said, then as on today, plinth work is done and he undertakes not to.
My lords, further constructions, I have got equity, I have got an equity in my favor.
Construction work, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ status ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳಿ.
My lords, plinth work is on, I have got an equity in my favor. I shall demonstrate it next week, whatever the court passes an order, it is binding on me.
For undertaking only so far as alienation.
Only that much is sufficient.
Pass our order, yes. Undertakes that till next hearing date, the respondent does not alienate the property. If, I'm sorry, as submitted by him, the construction work is going on and the work is done up to plinth of the building. Under the circumstances, the respondents or anybody claiming to them shall not alienate the property in any manner or continue the further construction work till next hearing date. All right.
Ma'am, date may kindly be fixed.
It's working.
Date may kindly be fixed, I shall.
12/9.
Please.
12. My lord, it will be.
In the meantime, you take steps for R1.
Ah,
Needful time shall be done for respond number 1 within 10 days. Yes.
Till number 9.
My lord, it may kindly be noted, only one, it may kindly be noted, it is only for a temporary arrangement because my objections, I'll file it and.
Till next hearing date.
Take.
You do not hear us at all. What to do?
Yeah.
Till number 9, Ravindra Prasad B.
Memo for not pressing IA 1 of delay. Yarilwa. 1 of 24 for condonation. There are 2 applications for condonation of. No representation for the appellant. As per the registers, no IA 1 of the appellant has not pressed IA 1 of 2023. Therefore, the same is disposed of accordingly. Even Kothal mood anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಪರದಿಲ್ಲ. They have moved it. This is the model agreement. Issue notice of IA 1 of 2024 to the respondents. List on
29. Till number 10, P. Karnataka.
My lord, already needful done. Corrected is sending.
You have furnished it. You have furnished it. Third time ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
Current address.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದೇನೋ that is returned with endorsement. What is that?
My lord, the deposit amount ready ಇದೆ.
Notice issued to respond postal track consignment details is not found. Consignment detail is not found ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Correct address send ಆಗಿತ್ತು madam.
At request 2 weeks time is granted to the nation.
My lord, deposit amount ready ಇದೆ.
Just check in the registry whether what has happened. Last time notice it's not returned.
My lord, deposit amount 4 weeks time.
Huh?
4 weeks time ಅಂದ್ರೆ amount deposit.
2 weeks time we are granting to you. Go and you said you have already done that. Go and check in the registry. Yes.
Till number 11, GS Muralaya, Satish Likhe.
Office objection is that the company name is differs, but it is the New India Insurance, and it is in the trial court, but it is the New India Assurance. I have made it New India Assurance Company Limited. It may kindly be board.
For the Couet respondent, madam.
You are for the Couet respondent. So you have made that mistake before the tribunal.
Our insurance,
ಅವರು they accept.
assurance ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಬಾರ.
Correct. ನಿಮ್ಮವರು ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗಲೇ. Accepting the counsel submission, office objection is overruled. Next ಏನಂದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ?
They may kindly be granted. I moved the IFR that.
For R1 to R4. Only claimants are the respondents.
Only fourth respondent.
One of the owner of the vehicle is the fourth respondent.
It is the fourth respondent.
He is placed ex parte before the tribunal, madam.
ಶಿವಲಿಂಗೇಗೌಡ ಫಾರ್ R1 to R4 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿದಾರಲ್ಲ. Give it a file for him also.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಓನ್
ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ವೆರಿಫೈ ದಿ ಕೇವೆಟ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ವೆರಿಫೈ
Shri G.N. Shivlingegoda, learned counsel submits that he has filed KVET only for R1 to 4.
R1 to 3 ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಟೇಕ್ ಟು ಫೈಲ್ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಫಾರ್ R1 to 3 ಗೆ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಆಗಿ ವಕಾಲತ್ತೆ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ
And not for R4. ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ KVET? Then you have to take notice to R4.
R4 is counted. So stay may kindly be granted. 50% I am ready to depart.
ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಡೋಣ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಅವರು ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು 3 ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. On verification, this submission is found correct. Third, admit call for TCR. Issue notice to respondent number 4. Interim staff execution of the impugned award. Eಷ್ಟಿದೆ amount?
Amount to 1 crore
1 crore 9 lakhs
50% I am ready to deposit.
Depositing 50% of the award amount before the tribunal within
4 weeks.
4 weeks from the date of this order.
Yes.
ಐ ಮೇ ಪರ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಟು ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾ ದಿ
Or
ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಅದೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಆಯ್ತು
ಇದು ವಕಾಲತ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ.
ಆಯ್ತು
26/9.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Seal number 12, A. Mintesh.
Waiting for the appellate.
GH Shivlingegoda.
Served copy on the QA which is also filed before this court, Miller. Appeal by the insurance company and
Once
liability.
in submission with regard to objection, that is, I served the copy to the KVET. ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಶಿವಲಿಂಗೇಗೌಡ ಅಂತ.
Yes, Miller. Which is also filed before this court.
You have filed the acknowledgement.
Oh, yes, Miller. I have filed before.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀರಾ? We have sent appeal copy through courier to the KVET.
ಹೌದು. courier ಅಲ್ಲಿ file ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
ಅದೇನು ಅದು courier ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ವಲ್ರಿ?
I have filed acknowledgement also.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ನಾಲೆಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊರಿಯರ್
Delivery ಆಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ acknowledgement ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಯಾವತ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ? ಇಲ್ಲೇನೋ
9/8 Miller.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು CP ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು. No representation for the response there is
9/8 Miller.
9/8 ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ 27/5. No, we are not finding anything here. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ acknowledgement ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ?
ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಅದಲ್ಲ ರೀ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಸೀಲ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಸೀಲ್.
ಇದೆ ಸರ್. acknowledgement court file ಮಾಡಿ.
ನೋಡಿ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡಿ. General counsel for the appellant submits that he has submitted the proof of service in the registry on date August 2024 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ. ಡೇಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಡೇಟ್ ಅದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ 8 ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸೀಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು 9/8 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. On 9/8/2024 registry shall verify and list.
In submission, my lord. Award is about 2,60,654. They have filed execution. Kindly stay may kindly be granted, my lord. It's on liability, my lord.
ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್
ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, my lord.
ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕೇಸು ನಾನು ಶಿವಲಿಂಗೇಗೌಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ. 4 ಜನ ಅಲ್ಲ 5 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓನರ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ನ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಟು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5. KVET ಹಾಕ್ತವ್ರ ಅವರನ್ನು ಇಫ್ ನೀಡ್. ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 5 interim call for TCR admit ಕೊಡೋಣ. Admit call for TCR issue notice to respond number 5. Interim stay of impugned award subject to the appellant depositing 50% of the award amount before the tribunal within.
Before this court, my lord.
ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಹೇಳಿ? Within 4 weeks from the date of the receipt of the copy of this order. List on
21/10.
21.
Please.
Seal number 13, Mohammed Tahir.
This is an appeal filed under Karnataka Land Prohibition Act, my lord. My lordship sees the operative portion, my lord. There are civil and criminal, both actions have been taken against me. My lord, page 20, my lord.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು
About the
land grabbing? Chief Medical Officer, Taluka General Hospital. HCCP can take notice, no?
Yes, my lord.
This is in
The-
his official capacity.
In official.
Complaint was in his official capacity.
Yes, my lord. The complaint is everything, my lord. What has happened is, apart from convicting me, my lord, against the conviction, I have filed a criminal appeal and got the sentence suspended. With regard to civil direction issued under a criminal, your lordship may kindly see
Commissioner of
page
City
21, my
Municipal
lord.
Corporation, yes, to take possession of the.
Possession of the property. For that, my lord, I have a section 17A, my lord. I'll have to file an appeal. And that is what exactly I have filed, my lord.
What do you, act? Any other precondition for that? 17 appeal. Whether they have taken any steps for recovery of
No,
possession?
not yet, my lord, because we have said that we have filed an the sentence is suspended, my lord. We have immediately filed criminal appeal.
There should be a substantial question of law, Rebecca.
Yes,
What is that substantial question of law I have formulated here?
yes, my lord. Your lordships will get that at
Shall precisely state the substantial question of the involved in that.
page 7 of my appeal memo, my lord.
And the response shall at the hearing of appeal be no to argue with this right. That the case does not involve any such question. 30 days. We'll direct HCP to take notice.
Yes, your lordship.
Then we'll consider, we need records, no, to examine whether substantial question of law is involved or not.
My lord, in prima facie on the record itself, my lord, I may point out that, my lord, government has not produced any document to show that it is a government property. My lord, this Gardi money, my lord, is been there from 1948, and revenue record speaks, my lord, that Gardi money is situated from 1948, my
No,
lord.
sir, formulated 8 substantial question of law.
Yes,
Really, those many substantial questions of law are involved.
my lord, because, my lord, the special court, my lord, has not gone into any civil dispute at all. They have taken directly cognizance, my
Is
lord.
it framing the issues? All right, you sir, notify the, sir, the
My lord, I'll
government
do that, my lord. Meanwhile, my lord,
is directed to notice, accept notice. ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, they have not taken any, initiated any steps.
my lord, the direction to take it in within 60 days, my lord. If your lordship
You
sees,
said they have not taken any steps.
my lord, anytime they can.
Issued any notice to you?
No, there is not required, my lord, that if your lordship sees the direction, there is direct direction, my lord.
Direction is there, but generally ಅವ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ
Eh,
notice.
No, my lord, they will,
Hand over the possession in view of this order ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರು-
Lord, issue
if
direction
They
to
were
the.
acting so diligently, how they were permitting construction of such building?
My lord, this is constructed long back, my lord.
That's what, probably they, should direct, appellant's counsel is permitted to serve notice on, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅದು ಎಸಿ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Please, my lord, I'll do that.
ಆಫೀಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ಲಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
My lord, meanwhile, my lord.
Court Act itself says that we should hear them on substantial, whether case involves a substantial question. List on
39,
My lord, if they take possession, my lord, then I will
Started
put
it,
into
okay.
difficult.
notice ಆದ್ರೆ
28,
ಅವರೇ ಬಂದು ಅಂಡರ್ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್.
28.
Actually, corporation, you should have made them also party.
My lord, I have made, your lordships may kindly see, my lord, the parties which originally is there in the special court, page 14,
That was the
Complainant, my
chief
lord.
medical officer.
chief medical
Now
officer.
direction is to
Therefore, I have made, my lord,
corporation,
commissioner,
commissioner, city municipal.
that is what I have made, my lord, 2 and 3. That is the office objection raised now, saying that they are not original parties.
Oh,
So therefore-
Sorry, we didn't notice.
Yes, my lord.
What is that officer? Issue direction to respond to it. Okay, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಅಂತೀವಿ. Accepting the council submission, office objection is overruled. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು Garland DCP is directed to accept notice. Appellant's counsel shall serve the notice on him. List on
28.
28.
Hearing on IS number 14, Anupama MB, TS Chandraprabha.
Motion to prosecute.
Great possession, my lord.
Permission to prosecute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Tenant number
Appeal is by defendants 1 to 3, no?
Yes, my lord.
Close the suit for.
Suit for partition and
Partition.
separate possession, my lord.
What is it? Permission to prosecute ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಿರಲ್ಲ
That is LR of the respondent number, appellant number 1, my lord.
Where is
1B is, 1A is staying at Canada, my lord, on account of his work, my lord.
ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. We have filed a memo along with the power of attorney, my lord.
Please to stay the.
We have not received the copy of the, not been served.
Filed on 6
2021
December 23, my lord.
IA 5 of 2023. ಈಗ after filing, 2 years have filed that.
Yes, my lord. And also we have sent served to the post to the to the respondent also. my lord.
Can't I file IA 5 of 2000? 5 of 2023. Him to prosecute conduct about case on behalf of appellant number 1A.
Yes, my lord.
Appeal memo will- ಅಲ್ಲ amended appeal memo copy ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Also, we have also served the paper book also to the,
Right, where is that amended appeal memo copy shows?
Paper book ಈಗ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. IA 5 of 2023 has not been served on me, my lord. I am representing the respondent number 1 and 2.
There is no amendment. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ appellant number 1A ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. We don't have your amended appeal memo copy. When did you furnish it? Give us a proof of
yes.
that. ಈ application ಹಾಕ್ತಿರೋರು ಯಾರು? Give me page this one, so I am appellant number 1B in the case. Special power of attorney, but why another permission is required? Okay,
Yes.
where is that power of attorney?
We filed it on 6th December 23, my lord.
Not with this application?
Along with that application itself, my lord.
Amended appeal memo. ಅದು appeal memo ಅದು ಹಿಂದೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? Appellant number 1A ವೇಣುನಾ?
Yes, my lord.
The basis of the will, they have been brought on record. Since we are disputing that will, see, the defendant number, respondent, appellant number 1, she is the grandmother of the very
He's
proper mother.
applicants.
The will has to be adjudicated.
Now, who permitted? Subject to that they were
Please.
permitted.
Yes, my lord.
Enquiry ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ.
Because they have to come under order 22 rule 10, not like this.
ಹೌದು.
Yes, my lord. We have come on record like that only. That application has been
Any
allowed.
inquiry was held on that.
Not,
Not yet, my lord.
nothing,
22
nothing else.
10 alva?
ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
Inquiry.
Even the will not survive.
What were you doing then?
After that, the very appellant number 1 executed a registered release deed. They will not survive.
Correct.
Please.
You say that the will is in dispute.
Yes, no.
They have not
But
raised any
when they
objections
filed
to the
the
IAS, my lord.
application, you could have thought that this matter will be.
I was not come on record.
You are not served.
Recently I came on record.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವೊಂದು ನಿಮ್ predecessor ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ಇದ್ರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. Recent ಆಗಿ ನಾನೇ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ. Since the
Served or not served?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ I came on record. I filed ವಕಾಲತ್.
Do you represent?
Respondent number 4 and 5.
4 and 5,
Yes.
Mudiraju. When these people came on record on 6/12/2023, they have said,
Yes, my.
will they have to 2020.
The inquiry request.
Witnesses recorded on behalf of the appellants as well as other defendants.
7654 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ? This LR application, 29/11/2023.
The application ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
Was that IA 123 of 2023?
Yes, my lord.
They were not yet served at that time.
Please.
The parties were served in person, my lord. Twice the notice has been served, my lord. And moreover, they are prosecuting in FDP also, same advocate is representing, and we have filed
They
the,
have come there also on record. in
yes, my
FDP?
lord. They were very much aware of this proceeding
We raised
from
objection
2
before the
years
FDP.
because in
We
FDP
disputed
also
the
same
bill.
advocate is representing, my lord.
The FTP is proceeding, FTP proceedings is already going on.
When
And
they,
by order dated 15/12/2021, this honorable court pleased to permit the trial court to proceed with the FTP proceedings
Yes.
and directed not to pass final orders, my lord.
Now what about this will in FDP and
the
inquiry?
will we have disputed, my lord. The inquiry.
Here
has to
also
be
we
recorded.
filed the FDP, my
Where,
lord.
We filed proper objection before the FDP.
inquiry is conducted?
Not yet, my lord. The application has come to be allowed.
And then on the inquiry ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Now, yes, now what do you want us? to
My
do?
lord, now,
Now,
Please.
it appears this point was not raised on 29/11/2023. As if it is an LR application, it is allowed.
It is allowed, my lord, but
These are LR application ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲರ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ವಕಾಲತ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆ. So
ಈಗ what,
when they filed an application, we were not a party.
now what do you want us
Some
to do?
observation has to be made for in order to adjudicate this.
my lord, now there is another point to be noted, my lord. These plaintiffs, actually the plaintiffs are the utter strangers to the family of the
Yes, to-
Siddha Reddy, through whom they are claiming the rights over the property in question, my
It's a
lord.
different
Merits,
aspect.
merits, that is to be
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
decided on merits, my lord.
somebody had appeared at that time when this order was passed. T.S. Chandraprabha.
Yes,
I-
they are the,
They are the plaintiff.
Right.
ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ 4 ಜನ ಒಂದೇ ಸೇರಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಸೇ ಕಡಿಯೋದು.
ಆಯ್ತು sir.
And R notice to R1 to 5, R28 as R3 consignment details not found, R4, 5 and 28 are insufficient. Or they were not served.
Not-
They were not served when this order was passed. Then that order
can
has
be-
to be recalled and
Please, sir.
has to be passed.
They can be given an opportunity to object that application, my lord. That application may be kept in abeyance, my lord. Now, there is an urgency to pass an order on order 41 rule 5 application, my lord.
If you also at least you should have filed an application. IA 1 to 3 of 2023 ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. 1 to 3 of 2023. 23, 1 to 3 of 23. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇದು 5 of 2023. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. You don't have the copies of IAs
No,
also?
not at-
No, also for respondents. Just you are for respondents,
4 and 5.
4 and 5. There are other respondents also.
I am for respondent 1 and 2, my lord.
6 to 27 is dispensable.
They are
Yes,
the
my-
tenants.
Dispense ಆಗಿದೆ.
They are the tenants.
29 server.
Legal
29 serve ಆಗಿದೆ
representatives,
sir.
legatees
ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಅಂತಾನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
Legat-
For respondent 1 to 4 submit that. 2, 3 and 4 should. 4 and 5. 4 and 5 submit that.
I am,
Appellant 1A2, ಯಾರು ಇವರು? 1A2?
1 and 2, I am representing 1 and 2.
Appellant.
One
appellant.
A
A
and
and
B.
B,
Appellant.
B.
A
is
and
on-
B.
And A to
They are the
B
beneficiaries under the will.
As the legate is under deceased respond number 1.
Please.
And without even before service of notice on response 4 and 5, the order bringing them on record was filed fast, and an inquiry needs to be heard as the response as response 4 and 5 are disputing the will. Okay. Will ಆದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ will
Copy of the will
copy
is,
along with that application. Whether
Yes,
they had
my lord.
produced the will.
copy has been produced, my lord.
Huh?
Copy has
Copy
been
has
produced.
produced.
Yes, ma'am.
On verification of the records, his submission is found correct. ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಟಾರ್ನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ
ಇಲ್ಲ
ಜೊತೆಗೆ
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, on 2/2/2023, we have produced the death certificate and copy of the will. my lord.
18/1/2023 have filed application. Application was not accompanied by the will. Along with the application, only power of attorney is
That is
produced.
on the application for the legatee application,
23
2/2/2023, that application has been filed.
file.
On that day only, we have filed this will and the death certificate of the deceased R1, my lord.
It's not being found here.
We are having the acknowledgement, my lord.
ನೋಡಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ
2/2/2023, we have
same is
now one submission,
work
my
that
lord.
the under circumstances, sir. Yes, sir. Response 1. But you were served. Response 1 and 2 were served. You are
Yes,
not
One and two, they were the plaintiffs, madam. And before the trial court,
they were sailing with
No,
not
my-
dealing with them, they are also contesting.
disputed that.
My lord.
Response 4 and 5 need to be heard on I number 1 to 3 of 2023. Therefore, order dated 29/11/2023. 29/11/2023
Application.
Permitting I number 1 to 3 of, I'm sorry, allowing I 1 to 3 of 2023 is hereby recalled. Appellant's counsel shall serve the copies.
Yes,
on-
my lord, I will
shall
serve.
copies
Meanwhile,
of
my
I
lord.
1 to 3 of 2023 on counsel for response 1 to 4. ಏನಿಗೆ what is the urgency?
My lord, the plaintiffs who filed the suit for partition are the utter strangers to the family, my lord. They are claiming the rights through one Chikkasiddha Reddy, my lord. Chikkasiddha Reddy was having a wife called Gauramma, and they were having 4 children, my lord. S.K. Prakash, Nirmala, and Sharada and Srinivas Reddy, my lord. They are claiming the rights to S.K. Prakash, my lord. S.K. Prakash was not married, my lord. He died intestate as a bachelor, my lord. And Gauramma, who is a mother of the S.K. Prakash, being a class 1 legal heir, has succeeded to the estate of S.K. Prakash, my lord. Then that's being the case, the plaintiffs claims that plaintiff number 1 is a mother of the plaintiff number 2, and they filed a suit for partition, my lord.
Named as a wife of Prakash.
Yes, yes, my lord. And 2 as the son of Prakash, my lord. My lord, in their cross-examination, they clearly admitted that they both are not mother and son, my lord. This Shivamma is a wife of one Rangappa, and she is having a 3 children and grandchildren through that 3 children, my lord. She is not a wife of Prakash, my lord. That fact has been clearly admitted and established before the honorable trial court, my lord. My lord, they have fraudulently filed an application before the magistrate.
The other response 1 to 4 are the other children of Gauramma.
Yes, my lord.
They did not contest.
They contested, my lord.
We cross-examined.
They also cross-examined.
Then we
They have also
disputed the
disputed, my
paternity
lord.
relationship between the
Now
plaintiff.
we are disputing only will.
Now, with respect
lord.
to will as well as the relationship of the plaintiffs, we are disputing that.
Not plaintiffs now, these LRs, they are from the branch of Gauramma only.
Gauramma.
Yes, my lord.
We disputed with regard to the said will, that particular portion we have disputed.
Other aspects you are sailing with
Yes,
them.
we are selling with them.
My,
I am for respond number 1 and 2, ma'am.
Plaintiffs.
Yes, I am for the plaintiffs. I never stated in, nowhere it is stated that plaintiff number 1 and plaintiff number 2 are the mother and sons. Mother and son ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Plaintiff number 1 is the mother.
It's on merit, but when they were coming on records.
Yes.
Why did you?
And
do
I have
that?
produced as nearly 8 to 10 documents to prove that the plaintiff number 2 is the son of Prakash Reddy.
Now, what is the
And,
urgency?
my
by-
lord, I may be permitted to
Now, what
Wait.
is the urgency? Tell us, you said something.
My lord,
else.
they are not at all a family members, my lord.
Yes,
They are fraud.
appeal-
uh,
appeal
e-
the whole
When the
FDP
urgency
proceed ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ,
and
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು
FDP
ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
proceedings are there, they are going to, the commissioner is going to be appointed and they are entering.
The FDP proceedings, let the FDP proceedings.
With regard to
go.
appointment
Yes,
court
my
commissioner
lord, this,
to survey that is a waste
they,
circus.
they are now saying they are not a mother and son, my lord, but they have filed an application before the magistrate court under the Births and Deaths Registration Act, and they have obtained a birth certificate stating that plaintiff number 2 is a mother of plaintiff number 1, my lord.
No,
They have played a fraud in the court itself, my lord.
Any earlier order was passed, interim stay had not sought earlier.
Interim stay was sought, my lord.
15/12/21, my lord.
They have stayed the drawing of the final decree, my
Drawing of
lord.
final decree
But
stayed,
now-
my lord.
uh,
Yes, yes.
My lord,
Order is there.
my lord, now my concern, my lord, since they are utter strangers, they enter our properties, my lord.
Already order is
Drawing
there,
of final decree has to be.
Mr. appoint as a double side, ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನನ ಇಲ್ಲೇನ if they failed it, again that is waste circus man. Appointment of court commissioner is also waste circus.
Waste ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It's a futile exercise and the,
Order is passed on
Wish-
hearing them.
my lord, at that time, my lord, LCR, at that time LCR was not came, my lord.
Other proceeding is going on, you have to go there and oppose there, not here. Yes.
My lord, one submission, my lord, at that time, trial court file was not before this honorable court and the respondents were not served, my lord. Hence that,
But now you coming on record itself is incorrect, because there should be an inquiry in that. You have
I
come
am
and
also
certificate-
represent respondent number, appellant number 2 and 3 also, my lord. Appellant number 2 and 3 also I am representing, my lord.
We'll see. Now there is an interim order. Whatever decree was passed, you sought to stay for that, that is
Since-
granted.
Since
Only drawing
precious
of
time of the
experts.
court also is going to be wasted, my lord.
Virupakshaya PH.
Take the appellant. But since the objections were not complied with, the learned registrar had dismissed the appeal.
CD
Honorable-
133 days, now we have complied,
My lords are complied with all the office objections.
objection complied ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Filing, recalling application. With above information, file sent to the pending branch.
On the last occasion, this honorable court had permitted me to comply with the
Pending
office.
consideration of the application for recalling, that was on 3/1/2020.
Please, my lords,
Possible for the appellant permitted to comply the office. Okay. Appeal is filed in 2021.
my lords, please.
When it was
Lord,
dismissed
My lords,
in
in the
2023.
13/4/2023.
For 2 years, you did not comply the office
My
objection.
lords, it was listed, my lords, what had happened, my lords, this is suit for partition and separate question. There are two properties, my lord, that belong to the joint family. My lords, the defendants, my lord, the plaintiffs, my lord, had come forward after the judgment and decree was passed, my lord. They came forward, my lord, for a settlement, my lord, with this appellant. The appellant, my lord, on the ground, my lords, that the matter would be settled, my lords, did not prosecute this appeal. Now, my lords,
Thereafter, here also 2 years.
my lords, in this appeal,
No. Heard.
now, after, my lords,
Appeal, there is delay in filing the appeal also.
there is no delay, my lords, in filing.
Then you, the records show that for 2 years, the office objections were not complied. Therefore, the appeal was dismissed. Considering the aforesaid, the said fact, and that the time and resources of this court are also diverted for the absence of the appellant. The order dated 13/4/2023. The order dated. Again, there is delay in filing the application.
My lords, there is 133 days.
There are 133 days in filing I-2 of 2023 is condoned. And order dated 13/4/2023, dismissing the appeal for non-compliance is hereby recalled on payment of cost of rupees. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕ್ಸೋಣ 2014 ಸೌಟು
My lords,
2000 payable to the High Court Legal Services Committee within 10 days.
please,
Within
my
10
lords,
days.
one
I-1
submission.
and 2 of 2023 are disposed
That's
of.
one submission. My lord, while the matter was pending before this honorable court, my lord, the defendants, my lord, came forward, my lords, that the matter would be settled.
Hmm.
Behind the back of the defendant, this appellant, my lord, they have now initiated, my lords, FDP proceedings, and the property, my lord, is brought to auction, my lord.
First you comply this 10,
Lords, all
cost
the-
you pay list on 10 days ಬಿಟ್ಟು
My
ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
lords, may I request for
See-
Friday, the matter is posted before,
Learned counsel.
ನಾಳೆನೇ ಕಟ್ತೀನಿ.
ನೀವು 133 ದಿವಸ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ ಯಾಕಾಗಿತ್ತು?
ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Please, my lord.
2 ವರ್ಷ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ
My
ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
lords, what had happened, my lords, they had,
ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಆಗ್ಲಿ ನೀವು
my
ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ
lords, I'll pay
And
tomorrow.
even if FDP is filed, nothing is going to happen.
But now the
Only-
my lords, it is posted on Saturday, my lords, for auctioning the property. My lords, only now, my lords, I received the notice, my lords, from the FDP court, my lord, that the matter is posted on Saturday.
You're aware that there is decrease passed.
My lords, since they came forward, my lord, for settlement, My lords, I request for Friday, my lords, sir. I'll pay, my lords, I'll pay the cost today itself. Friday.
23/8.
ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ 23 ನಮ್ದು 23
23/8. Seal number 16, Mahantesh Osman.
Appear for appellate.
Respondent number 1 has died, not filed an application for bringing a loss. Notice has to go on one.
23 will be too much busy. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರ ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲೋಗ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 27.
First respondent has died, Lord. Filed an application to bring the LRs.
137 days set aside condonation of the delay. First stay. Notice has to go now.
Notice has to go.
How many respondents are there?
But the notice and the main and the application both has to go.
There are 10 respondents.
Yes.
Issue notice of IA 1 of 2023 to the proposed LRs of deceased respondent number 1.
Notice and main, Lord, together.
ನಿಮ್ಮದೇನು they are the heirs of the deceased. Okay.
Yes, Lord.
And notice of appeal to
Respondent.
response 2 to 10.
Yes.
2 to 10. List on
21/9.
But this one, another appeal may be connected along with this one.
ಯಾವ್ದದು?
RFA 1736.
ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ. It is submitted that this matter is connected to RFA number so and so. This
1736 of 2022.
At the date.
21/9.
Let's find the other appeal.
That's not filed by
The respondents herein.
yes, one of the defendant number 1.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ.
He is also not arranged one of the defendant. Plaintiff ಗೆ notice ಹೋಗ್ಲೇಬೇಕು.
ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಒಬ್ರಾದ್ರೂ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಯಾರು ಅಪೀಲ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಾ?
ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆ appeal ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
List both the matters together on
21/9.
20.
Seal number 17, Tyagaraja B, BG Vijay Kumar Swami.
487 recalling.
Officer brief has been complied. Your
ಇದೇ ಮಾಡೋದ ನಾವು? ವಿಜಯ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. 487 days delay. It was dismissed for what purpose?
non-compliance of
23/2/2023. We'll see the order dated 23/2/2023. Two weeks time is granted to comply the office of section pending which
some of the officer brief.
filed application in 2024 after 487 days delay. ಅವರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. No representation for the respondent. 2018 petition. Suit petition number. Suit is decreed. Copy serve ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದರ್ ಸೈಡ್?
Please, your lordship. Serve ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? No representation for the respondents. ನೋಡಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದಿರಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಡಿಲೇಗೆ? ಈಗ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ whether they are compliant.
Complied. Post along with the connected appeal, your lordship.
Which is that connected appeal?
The wife has filed, husband has filed the divorce
Correct.
petition.
This is husband's case.
Yes, your rest of conjugal rights. Your for past 11 years, they are residing separately, your lord.
Idರಲ್ಲಿ decree for restitution of conjugal rights is granted in favor of the plaintiff.
Plaintiff is a wife, your lord.
Correct.
Another petition is pending before this number.
Suit is dismissed.
Please, your
Which is that appeal number? ಕೊಡಿ.
Please.
ಅವಾಗ್ಲೇ
Appeal number.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. It is submitted that this matter is connected to MFA number
6123 of 21.
List both the matters together on
29.
29.
Seal number 18, CR Ravishankar, KT Gurudev Prasad.
Yes.
There is a delay in filing the appeal 123 days.
23 held sufficient.
And their appeal is also there.
Their appeal is.
MFA 6599 of 23.
ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಇದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹಾಕೀನಿ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಹಾಕೀನಿ. They have not served the copy.
ಡಿಲೇ ಕಂಡೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು.
Delay don't confirm ಮಾಡಿ and then post along with that We can see
No
the,
representation for the respondents. Or the appellant's briefing. Accepting the reasons assigned to explain the delay of 110 days in filing the appeal is condoned in the interest of justice. By a 1/23 accordingly. It is. Records ಏನಾದ್ರು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ
record ಆಗಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ
ಬರ್ಬೇಕು.
admit call for TCRs. Interim stay.
ಆಗಿದೆ. You are already granted and you are departed.
It is submitted that this matter is connected to MF number 7. So list both the matters together on
13-9.
13.
Still number 19, Pradeep Casey, it's Jaikar Shetty.
I have filed a application. In fact, my lord,
Fine.
please,
For disposal.
the matter has been, my lord, settled now.
Oh, ಇದು last time ಏನೋ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಂದಿರ್ಲಿ first time.
Learned counsel for both sides physically present with likelihood of settlement.
Now it is settled, my lord, all the pending cases before the trial court have been closed now. And in
Appeal is prepared against diverse decree, no?
in fact, my lord, she has filed section 9 for restriction of conjugal right.
Section.
And the husband has responded, has filed claim, counter claim, my lord, in that sought for dissolution.
Section 9 is.
So counter claim allowed, my lord.
Section 13(1)(1)(a) is allowed.
Please.
1(b) is rejected.
That the wife has challenged.
File the appeal against that.
Please, ma'am. In the meanwhile, my lord, she has received 19 lakh by way of the demand draft before the DV domestic violence proceedings, ma'am.
Appropriate order for disposal of the appeal.
Kindly pass over, madam.
I think her presence may be required also, my lord, because she has.
ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವೀಗ ಅವ್ರು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್
Kindly pass.
ಟೇಕ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. Where is that recorded? You said the compromise is recorded?
That is in page 52, Mekan.
52.
I
which
produce
was-
the,
That is criminal miscellaneous.
please, in that, my lord, there are
Still number 19.
4 cases, my lord, different cases. In fact, arised out of the
Petition was also referred to mediation. Respondent has paid 19 lakhs to petitioner through DD.
51 ನಲ್ಲಿ
Acknowledge the reciprocity.
third paradalli
There
he
is
has undertaken, my lord, this appeal also being withdrawn.
Third page, no?
51 ನಲ್ಲಿ third para.
In terms of the compromise petition today, petitioner agreed to withdraw MFA number 6098 of 2023.
Please, madam, this case also. But after receiving that, she is not showing any.
Sorry, ಇವತ್ತು half day sitting ಇದೆ.
Tomorrow, madam. Kindly have tomorrow.
Who is advocate on record?
Pradeep Kesi.
Pradeep.
He's hanging.
ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ ಕೇಸಿ.
Please.
ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ they have filed it.
I have no instructions this time.
No instructions. ಕರ್ಸಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪಾಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Get him.
Still number 20, C.R. Ravishankar, K.T. Gurudev Prasad.
ಅವ್ರು withdraw ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು appeal. This 123 days ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾ?
ಹೌದು.
ಗುರುದೇವ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್, why ಗುರುದೇವ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್ is not today?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರು ಬೇರೆ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದು ಹೇಳೋದು.
ಹೇಳೋಗಿದ್ದಾರಾ? Withdrawal of. ಅಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ he has moved it seems. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ till next date ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. You have already deposited.
It is submitted that this matter is connected to MFA number so and so. No representation for respondent ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. It is submitted that this matter is connected to MFA number so and so. List both the matters together.
3-9. Still number 21, Ravi M.R.
ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕೇಸ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾ?
I prepare appellant.
Plaintiff's appeal.
Yes, yes, yes.
There is delay.
Delay.
Notice ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ.
Yes, yes.
What was orders and order 7 rule 11 application?
Yes, yes, my lord, I reject the plaint.
ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. City Civil Court. What was the bar of law the trial court found?
My lord, actually, this is the suit for redemption of the mortgage. That is 35 lakhs is mortgage amount. Your
Hmm.
My lord, that amount is deposited already in PCR case. Your Honor. That is a 138 proceedings.
FDP proceeding.
PCR, there is filed a 138
PC,
proceedings, PCR, 138 proceeding by NI Act. Will deposit the entire whatever 35 lakhs, including 3 lakhs is fine amount, my lord. But we'll request so many times, we request and send the messages to the respondent. To
We are telling this whole story. We are asking you what is the bar of law?
there is arbitration proceeding is there. Already there is arbitration award.
Arbitration clause.
Award
is
is,
there.
award, yes, my lord.
Arbitration award.
Yes, ma'am.
Last time, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Provision notice to the respondents. List on.
21-9. Till number 22, Ravi Shankar S. Ravi Shankar CR.
There is 10 days delay in my in filing the appeal.
10 days production. For stay. Yes.
They are asking for a settlement. If you are ready to settle the matter,
Like
He is a transporter.
13 lakhs.
14 lakhs is the decretal amount.
So
15 lakhs you can give me in installment, I will ready to close the matter. Relieve the interest.
Refer ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
Interest you can leave the interest.
Under liability is restricted. You last may kindly turn to page number.
Settlement ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಏನಂತ ನನ್ನ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ
So, yeah.
career act is
And
limited.
deposit ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ with the lordship,
Yes.
deposit 50%. Let him withdraw the permission
ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
maybe content.
Now we lost.
ಡಿಲೇ ಕಂಡೋನೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ?
Lordship,
10 days ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆ ಕಂಡೋನೇಷನ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ control ಮಾಡಿ.
You are the sole only two respondents.
Two respondents, they are the power of attorney holder. There is
the-
subrogation agreement between the second respondent.
Yeah.
On
You-
subrogation, court attorney is there,
You appear for both of them.
but
Oh,
in the rule, in the trial court. But here I am
Caveator.
representing the New India only.
R1 and R2 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅವರು. Caveator R1 and R2 ಅಂತ he had filed.
Because previously represented before the court for the,
ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಹಾಕಿದೀರಾ?
ನಾನ್ caveat ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕೇವೇಟರ್
Caveator ಅಲ್ಲ.
168 ತಾನೆ. ಕೇವೇಟರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಅವರ್ 1 and 2
CR Ravi Shankar.
ಅದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ first. It is served by the, as per your lordship's order 168 ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ CR ಫಾರ್ R1 and R2 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಹಾಕಿದಾರ.
So they are the holder, power of attorney holder.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದು ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದೀನಿ, ಇಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
They are-
ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಂತ, ಬಟ್ ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ವಕಾಲತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. ಯಾವ ಫೈಲ್
Only
ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು.
caveat because,
ಕೇವೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ,
ಇಲ್ಲ
only one. I have not filed the caveat because I filed the execution for recovery of the amount.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ R1 and R2 ವಕಾಲತ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಇನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ R2 ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾ.
R2 ಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು, ಹೋಗ್ಲೇಬೇಕು.
They are the power, R2 ಗೆ individual, they are the power of attorney holder of R2. Otherwise,
ವಕಾಲತ್ ಅವ್ರು ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಪವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎರಡು ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್, you last may kindly turn to the cost title. The judgment.
CR Ravishankar represented by plaintiff number 1 as power of attorney holder.
Subrogation.
ಅದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಯ್ತು ಟ್ರಯಲ್
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಗೆ. ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ he was a power of attorney holder. Whether that power of attorney extends to appeal also. Notice ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, they have filed execution proceeding, that is the reason.
Deposit ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲ otherwise your lordship
The delay
notice will go.
our service.
Lordship,
If you are going to file appear for them also, all right, will condone delay.
ಅಲ್ಲ,
Grant
ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಂಡು
interest.
notice ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, because I am not representing the second respondent here.
Trial court ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ.
Trial court ಅಲ್ಲಿ I have, because of the document I have represented before the court.
Issue notice, I'm sorry. The record show that Shri Ravishankar CR Learned Council has filed ವಕಾಲತ್ only for respondent number 1. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. But therefore registration show only his name only for respondent number 1. Henceforth in the cause list. Issue notice of IA, one of issue notice to respondent number 2. Lawyer counsel for the appellant submits that ಏನಾಗಿದೆ execution case.
Execution attachment warrant ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹಾ.
Now your lordship
ಆಗಿದೆ.
kindly, my liability is fixed under the carrier act.
ಹಾ.
Your lordship kindly see the
Appellant's counsel submits that execution petition file ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರು ಯಾರು?
ಅವ್ರ
ಬರೀ ಇನ್ಶೂರರ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು
ಇವರ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು.
First respondent has filed execution petition and attachment order is passed and seeks interim stay. Interim stay of execution of the interim decree subject to total issue amount to
19 lakhs, 50% with interest.
Your lordship may kindly see the provision for yes, one second, provision.
deposit. It is a money recovery.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟು ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ
ಕೇಸ್ ಅವರು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಗೆ 50% ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 10% ಆಫ್
delay in appeal, we'll issue notice to the other party, then we'll hear you. Parties have such a, when they want only their terms to be imposed on the court. The subject of 50% of the award amount, I'm sorry, decretal amount before the executing court within 4 weeks from the date of this order.
ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್
21/9.
4 weeks, 50%. Executing court will deposit
21/9.
21.
Cell number 23, Avi S. Sampati, Madhu MP.
Hearing becomes a money.
Pay for the appellant. Really, as per the directions of this court, an amount of rupees 25 lakhs 50,173 is deposited. I have no objection for withdrawal of the said amount.
Only quantum is in this.
Quantum.
Order scenario number 2. Order scenario number 2 of 2025. Lawyer counsel for that. The above application is filed by the claimant seeking withdrawal of amount. Lawyer counsel for the appellant concedes. ಇದೇನಿದು ಜಡ್ಜ್ ಹೆಸರು ಬರ್ದಿದಾರಲ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಸಂಪ್ರತಿ.
Please, my lord.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮವರು ಸ್ಟೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹಾಕುವಾಗ ಪ್ರಿಸೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಹೆಸರು ಬರ್ದಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ IA 1 of 2024 ನೋಡಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫೀಸಲ್ಲಿ they have raised objection in some of the appeals. ಅದು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ
ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು they have raised objections in many of the appeals.
ಯಾವಾಗ
So
ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಒಂದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ.
I'll get it done.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದರಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ.
ಅದು ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ.
We'll see. ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್.
ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಇವರು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪೇಜಸ್ ಓರಲ್ಲು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡೈಲಿ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಯಾರು ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮೈನರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದಾರ?
Not minus.
1 to 4
Wife and 2 sons and mother minors.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಜರ್ ಇದಾರ?
Majors.
Therefore, the tribunal is hereby directed to release the amount in deposit to the claimants in terms of their shares.
TCR may be.
Digitally, and furnishing the required records. ಅದೊಂದೇ ಇರೋದಾ? ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ return the TCRs to the tribunal. Soon after the purpose is over, the tribunal shall resubmit the records. List after the date, list after 4 weeks.
Can be disposed of.
22/10.
22.
Much.
Cell number 24, KP Bhuvan.
Defendant's appeal, my lord, suit for partition, a decreed ex parte decreed, my lord.
Ex parte decree.
Yes, my lord. The plaintiff was filed a memo to dismiss of the suit also, but the trial court has not dismissed. Later on, evidence has been laid and decreed the suit on 29/7/2023. There is no written statement filed by
Plaintiffs themselves had sought plaintiffs themselves had sought dismissal of it.
Yes, my lord, in the year on
Sack ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ 21/1/2011 they filed a appear ಆಗಿದೆ.
And D8
Not filed written statement, not cross-examined, not laid evidence.
There is
And the
delay.
registered partition taken place in the year 2009. ಅದನ್ನ cancellation ಕೇಳಿದೆ.
Issue notice of IO 1/2024 to the respondents, list down.
21/9.
My lord, the 20 members ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, not to draw the final degree. They filed
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲೇ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಮೊದಲು ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡೋವಾಗ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಬಂದ್ ಕೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರೋದ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
urgent notice.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಯ್ತು?
Serial number 25 appear for the appellant, my lord. This case, there is actually, my lord, there is absolutely no delay. I can tell you, my lord, first, your lordship may kindly see the
Then why did you file application if there is no delay?
application, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು, ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಈಗ MC petition, your lordship may kindly see MC petition, that is page number 16. ಅದು MC petition, that is for dissolution of marriage, was filed by the respondent and it was allowed. That ex parte order, your lordship may kindly see at page number 16, that's an ex parte order. So I was not heard, I was not a party, and I was without notice, an ex parte order been passed, my lord. ಅದು page number 16. ಆ ನಂತರ ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, at page number 34, my lord, I filed mispetition under order 9 rule 2. That mispetition what was disposed on in the month of January 2024, my lord, as not maintainable, because the mispetition was filed under order 9 rule 2. That very provision itself is wrong, my lord.
Provision wrong idru substance what of? Yes.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು
On that ground it was dismissed.
ಹೌದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಮಿಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಕೋರ್ಟು at page number 49 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್, page number 49.
Yes.
Page number 49 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5th line onwards. The non-appearance of the petitioner herein in MC number 5111 of 2013 as ex parte decrees is appealable in nature, reserving the liberty of the petitioner to prefer appeal, if any. As this petition came to be filed in the year 2016, and both parties having adjudicated the matter before this court for all these years, as the petition for setting aside the ex parte decree is not maintainable, as MC number 5 is filed under section 13(1) of the Hindu Marriage Act. So as Hindu Marriage Act is appealable to the parties to the pending. ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is
Order 9 rule 13 apply ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, order 9 rule 39 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 13 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. That is a wrong provision. ನಮ್ ಲಾಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Provision quoted was wrong, but whether petition lies against lies under order 9.
ಅದು ಡಿಸ್ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಹಾಗೆ, ಅದು ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸ್ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆರ್ಡರ್ 9 ರೂಲ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಡಿಸ್ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆರ್ಡರ್ 9 ರೂಲ್ 13 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು.
My lordship, may I make a submission?
ಆರ್ಡರ್ 9 ರೂಲ್ 13 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಆರ್ಡರ್ 9 ರೂಲ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬರೀ ಕೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊವಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಟಲ್.
ಅದು it is the court which came to the conclusion that it is not maintainable because of the wrong provision. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ.
Notwithstanding anything contained in CPC or in any other law, an appeal shall lie from every judgment or order not being an interlocutory order of the family court to the high court. Notwithstanding anything contained in CPC ಅಂತ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಕಿ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ಬೇಕು. No appeal shall lie from a decree or order passed by the family court, provided that nothing in this right? To any appeal pending before the high court or any order passed in chapter 9 of CRPC. Even if it is an ex parte decree, only appeal lies, or order 9 from 13 can be invoked.
Order 9 13 ಮಾಡಬಹುದು,
section
invoke
19
ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but
section 19, one second, section 19 appeal provision for the so far as the family court's order is section 19. Section 19 says, save as otherwise provided in subsection 2, that is consent decree, subsection 2. And notwithstanding anything contained in CPC, in an appeal shall lie to the high court anta ide. we have not examined in detail about that. Whether a appeal necessarily lie before this court or order 913 can be invoked. Because we had no occasion to examine that. Anyway, now section 14 exclusion, section 14 of the Limitation Act. Then why did you not seek that exclusion?
As an abundant caution, I filed an application for condonation
This
of
what
delay.
you want to say?
My
As
lordship,
an
so
abundant
the
caution.
Ex parte decree is not an interlocutory order. So they're supposed to appeal in the High Court. They can't file it's a settled matter of law. They can't file an appeal against that ex parte decree in the same court. Like section 19 of the Family Courts Act and section 28(1) of the Hindu Marriage Act 1955.
They have to?
Appeal against the order in the High.
I prefer now appeal for condonation of delay. What do you
Yes,
say?
so we'll file objections for that, IA, ma'am. Please give us time. My lordship.
Your
Milord, this is an ex parte order. It is a
No,
matter to be demanded,
he
Milord.
wants to file a counter to your applications.
I date fix ಮಾಡಿ son. Date may be fixed.
Time to file counter to I number 1 of 2024. List on date.
4/9.
Much obliged, my lordship.
Milord, date Milord.
4/9.
Obliged.
Number 26, HS Lingaraj.
For the appellant, appeal is by the insurer challenging the liability. It is a case of self-negligence on the part of the deceased. 163A is filed and entertained against the decision.
Which one was under section
160.
63A, no?
Out.
Delay ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲೇನೋ?
I'll deposit 50%.
Interim stay subject to deposit of 50% of the award amount before the tribunal within 4 weeks. List on
22.
Hello.
Much.
List number 2, hearing on
49.
IA.
49. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್? ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈಗ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತೇನೆ ನಂದು.
Sunil Kumar Patel.
ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿಲ್ವಾ ಹೇಗೆ? Yes, appeal not admitted IA for condonation delay. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ citation order ಆಗಿತ್ತ? Because found that the citation of the appeal was not issued. Seeks time to do the needful. Or he had to file an application for seeking citation. ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. Date ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಾ?
Madam, date.
No representation for the appellant. Finally, 2 weeks time is granted to file necessary application for citation, failing which the appeal shall stand as missed. 2 weeks on date. Please Tom.
10/9. For admission, list number 1, seal number 27, Sanat Kumar Shetty K, SV Prakash.
We have the
P.
appellant,
Harish.
your lordships. The respondent number 2 has filed one more appeal, your lordships, related to the same judgment.
It is
And it
submitted
has-
that. Have number ಕೊಡಿ.
RFA
For
1.
the respondent number 1, my land.
RFA
You have
1.
filed appeal.
No,
No, your lordships.
it
the
is
respondent
another
number
defendant
2
has filed.
Submitted to, it is connected to RFA number.
1871.
List both the matters together on.
3/9.
Much of it.
Seal number 28 adjourned. Seal number 29, Sriram Timappa Nayak, Arun A. Gadak.
We are for the appellate in this case, your lords.
Yes. Where is caveat? You have served him?
Yes, your lords, I had.
R3.
Yes, your lords. This is on the order of a 7-rule-11, your lords.
Please. Yes, 753. Appeal is by different plaintiff number 2. No? Appeal is by plaintiff number 2.
Yes, your lords. Only on plaintiff number 2.
Number 3.
Yes.
Yes.
What is the decree passed?
Your lords, the plaint was rejected on the ground that there's no cause of action and barred by limitation, your lords.
Case 6.
Yes, your lords.
Are there any grounds to reject the plaint? No cause of action.
No cause of action has been elaborated, your lords. But they even says that it's a clever drafting.
Other defendants are not, other
Other
plaintiffs
plaintiffs
are
are
not
not, no, your lords.
that order.
Yes, your lords.
Suit was for?
Partition and separate possession. Yes, your lord. The property was acquired by partition through my mother, your lords, my father's property. And my share, I am the children of the defendant number one. We had acquired the property and subsequently, my mother, when I was a minor, she had sold the property. The learned judge says that, your lords, the plaintiff has not shown that this is an ancestor property, and further contradicts the same by saying that I have produced a partition deed. This is an ancestor property anta avaru heltare. And issues are also being framed, your lords.
Is that PI you are seeking?
Your lords?
You are seeking temporary injunction.
Yes, your lords. I am seeking not to alienation and
What is it?
My lord, in this case, the partition has happened in the year 1974 as per the averments made in the plaint itself at paragraph number 4. I have filed, Lord, I am filing a paper book for the ease of the court.
Good. Or notice of the you appear for respondent number.
Respondent number 3,
Respondent number 3.
please. Ma'am.
Plus defendant number.
Defendant number 3 before the trial court.
Application was filed by you.
Yes, ma'am.
Order 7 rule 11
Yes, ma'am.
was filed by you.
My lord,
The
kindly,
others need to be heard.
no, your lords.
others are not contesting, my lord. Only I am contesting because I am the subsequent purchaser of the property.
You are the purchaser of.
Yes, my lord. So kindly, my
Others
lord,
are all family members.
they are all family members. They are indirectly supporting the appellant.
When the sale deed was executed in your favor.
Lord, plaintiffs all together sell the property to Putta Lakshmamma in the year 1980.
1980.
Yes, my lord. Again, in 1994, Putta Lakshmamma sells it to me.
Hmm.
Kindly, my lord, from the date of sale deed, there is a 36 years delay.
Hmm.
First sale deed in that. Lord, kindly, as per the
people were
averments,
Born,
my lord.
these people were born by that time, 1980.
But yes, my lord, they were alive. See, the plaintiff's children were represented by Kamalamma.
Your lords, page number 50 of the written statement.
Giving that paper book, we'll hear you at the stage of admission only. Next week, madam.
I will want to guide your lords to page number 50 of their written statement. They even say that I was minors.
Today we have half day sitting. So we'll not be able to hear with other matters also.
Please.
We'll list it for hearing on some other day.
Please, my lord.
ಎರಡು ಸೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಬುಕ್
ಎರಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes.
Submits paper books.
A direction may be placed to serve it on me, your lord.
I will give it to him.
ನಿಮ್ದೇ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ,
But
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
he has placed.
ಅವ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಅಪೀಲ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ.
I had, no office objections have been raised on that, your lords. I had furnished it.
ಕೊಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
I will furnish it.
I will collect it from him.
Both submit that matter can be disposed of at admission.
Yes, my lord, it can be taken up.
List on for final disposal list on.
28/8.
Can it be much earlier, my lord?
ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Let's,
This week we are not. 28. 28 ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇನೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ದಿವಸ. Anyhow, we are not granted any interim order.
Please, my lord, please.
49.
Much.
Syllabus
Let's
30.
4-9 better for me at least next week because my colleague will not be there.
ಬೇರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು.
Yes, sir.
59, 39,
3-9, second, 2-9, your lords.
49.
Much.
39 ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes,
Syllabus. Seal number 30, Rajeshwari M.
Plaintiff's appeal may not be as against the declaration suit. The notice has been sent to the
issue emergency notice to respond.
ಆಗಿದೆ. 8/2/24 ಅಲ್ಲಿ they have refused it, please.
Refused ಅಂತ ಬನ್ನಿ.
8/2/2024 ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Held sufficient.
Held sufficient ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Correct ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದು.
Since I
Held sufficient.
held
all.
sufficient. So on 8/2/24 I had filed application along with the appeal may not please
Yes.
for restraining the defendant to not to put up any constructions. And I had enjoyed the status quo order all through the trial court. I have pleaded at para 6 of my
Your suit
application.
is dismissed. What was suit for declaration?
Suit for declaration has been dismissed. Only on the technical ground that since I had kept quiet for almost 30 years. And in fact, there was a unregistered sale agreement between the plaintiff and the defendant here. The defendant is a subsequent purchaser.
They had sought a declaration regarding a sale deed,
Sale deed, which is null and void, please.
2018 sale deed.
2018 sale deed,
Had
which was,
executed it in favor of respondent.
yes, ma'am, please.
And what ground had sought?
At page number 23, please.
Yes, PW1.
Page number, observation of the trial court is at page number 23. In page 15.
What is that TI you are seeking here now?
Prior, restraining the defendant not to put up any construction, because all through the trial court, I had enjoyed the status quo order, madam, please. I had filed my additional affidavit also.
The appearance that they are refused ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ. Well sufficient ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. How it was sent through court process?
Through, yes, through court process only, madam, please.
Heard admit call for TCS. Response. Yes. Affidavit, you filed it when you.
I had filed the
Third-
application along with the appeal only because of the,
Affidavit you have filed regarding service,
not regarding service, my lord. It is regarding for additional affidavit that-
additional affidavit regarding.
along with the photos stating that he is trying to put up construction.
ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, probably.
13/2/2024 with the photos, he was cleaning the Saital area, which is just beside my property.
The respondent and anybody claiming through are hereby restrained from putting up any construction on the appeal, on the suit schedule property. Notice ಕೊಟ್ರೆ paper book ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
Then ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ.
Admit call for TCS ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. Appellant's counsel shall find the paper books within 4 weeks. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು interim restrain from putting up any construction property till further orders. With further
Much
orders,
obliged.
I have 1,023 is disposed of accordingly. List after 4 weeks ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ
2210. Seal number 31, Raghu Prasad BS, NS Sriraj Kauda,
Respond number one.
Rakesh Kini.
Pay for the appellant in this case, my lord. Suit for specific performance. Suit has been dismissed on the ground, my lord. The suit was filed on the premise that there is a registered agreement of sale. And my lord, within the period mentioned in the agreement, my lord, one of my partners with whom the agreement was entered into with the owner, my lord, behind my back, he goes and obtains the suit schedule property.
Optings
Suit schedule property he obtains by 2 sale deeds.
or sale.
Lord, the agreement is entered on 22/10/2018. On 31/12/2018, he gets 2 items of the suit schedule property in his name. And again in March, he gets another 2 items. So totally 4 items, he gets the property.
Her own partner.
Yes. And my lord,
You filed it as in your individual capacity, not on behalf of the.
not on behalf of the sale.
Agreement of.
As two persons entered into an agreement of sale. Two, the first defendant as well as the plaintiff entered into an agreement of sale with the second defendant. My lord, within 1.5 months,
Solely took the sale deed.
he solely took this. And my lord, the contention raised was, my lord, my contention before the trial court was an registered agreement of sale. My lord, he takes up the contention that there is an unregistered agreement of sale. So this,
In his favor.
in both the favors, plaintiff as well as defendant number 1, on the same date, the contention raised is that 2 agreements came into existence. One was for guidance value, one was for market value, and the guidance value is registered. But trial court, my lord, believes their version, says that unregistered document prevails over the registered document and dismisses the suit.
Document prevails.
That is what the trial court has said.
That is not what the trial court has said, Nance.
Paid fraud on the plaintiff, point number 3, issue number 3, negative. The first was ever ready and willing to perform. Execution of document was not in dispute because issue is only with regard to readiness and willingness.
My lord, the registered document is for 23 lakhs.
Agreement of sale dated 22/10/2018.
Yes,
Executed in favor of plaintiff are duly cancelled. Oh, they said that they were cancelled
that is their claim.
and your sale deed was 31/12/2018, huh?
Yes. 22/10/2018 is the agreement of sale.
Right. What is that injunction you have sought now?
Not for not to alienate.
Against respond number 1.
Yes, my lord. Now, since it is in his name and mutations have been carried out in his name.
Validity. Yes.
Mills, if I may make my submissions, Mills.
Yes.
Mills, there are two agreements, Mills, that were entered into. The first agreement, Mills, was on 22/10/2018. The first agreement, Mills, price was 23 lakhs.
Regular appeal. We are now at the
Lords,
admission stage.
Lords.
We have to get the records and hear you in detail.
Mills, what I'm trying to submit, Mills, is I've already executed a sale deed and I'm already in possession of the property. Mills, their contention, Mills, is that they were not part of the second agreement or they did not know about the second agreement. Mills, the trial court, Mills, in their reasoning, points out that the second agreement was within their knowledge. They signed, they admitted in their cross-examination that they were parties to the second agreement.
We examine all that. We have to get the records and see the evidence.
Mills, I am not saying, Mills, I am not saying for a minute, Mills, that your lordship may not admit the appeal. Mills, all that I'm saying, Mills, I'm already in possession. I have a sale
He
deed.
has not sought any injunction against possession. He has sought injunction only not to alienate.
Mills, he has no right to, Mills, even file a 39(1) application.
Ordered with call for TCRs. Appellant's counsel
Mills-
will only have to file the paper books.
I'll file.
Appellant's counsel shall submit the paper books within 4 weeks.
Mills, your lordship may admit the matter, Mills, but 39(1) granting an order on that, Mills, when I am in possession and have a sale deed.
They have not sought injunction against possession, regarding possession.
No.
What they have sought is not to alienate. Even if they do not seek also under section 52 of the Transfer of Property Act, you cannot sell it without the leave of the court. Respondents or anybody claiming to them are hereby restrained from in any manner alienating the social properties. Till further orders. I number 1 of 2024 is disposed of accordingly. List on 4 weeks are left.
27/9.
Obliged.
Till number 32, Krishnamurthy MR, Vijay Kumar Desai.
As for the respondent in this case, please, my lords. Plus, initially, the understanding was,
Somebody was seeking adjournment in the morning. We asked who has moved this matter.
we have moved the matter.
We have moved the matter.
Because of the reason,
Huh?
the respondent is 84 years old.
Hmm.
And the understanding at the initial stage was, the matter itself will be heard at the stage of admission.
Hmm.
And a final decision will be rendered. Records were called for, records are here, please, my lords. If paper,
Sir, also 70, 66, 82. Is what is the suit for?
appellant is more than 70 years. Respondent is 80,
Mandatory injunction
please,
and for recovery of possession.
possession,
That is dismissed.
declaration, mandatory injunction and recovery of possession. Plus, the issue is very simple, please, my lords.
Yes.
The eastern boundary of my property is there is a road. The western boundary of the property of the plaintiff, that is the appellant, there is a road. So the road bifurcates both the property.
Common road. In between.
In between, there is a common road. Now they say that beyond the road, we have got some more property, that is 1 acre 15 guntas, which is in possession of the defendant, and we are entitled for possession of same. Follows down the principle that the boundaries prevail over the measurements. The possession of the property till the road. As such, please note, the suit of the plaintiff came to be rejected, against which the appeal has been filed. What's the sketch which will clarify the entire position, please?
Madam.
Injunction in ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. You have filed objections to that.
I filed my
When
objections.
it was
Additional-
told that it should be heard at the admission stage.
There is no order of that nature. It was orally, please note, sir.
Without-
Because of the age of the respondent. It was felt that the records are to
You
be
have
called.
filed paper books, no?
I will file it, I undertake to file it, please note if required.
File the paper books, we'll hear you.
Records have come.
We have to see both of us one set. You both have 2 sets.
Please, Vilas, within 4 or 5 days, I will be filing the paper.
Shri, Ravi Nayak, learned senior counsel, appearing for Shri Vijay Desai, learned advocate on record, submits that respondent files paper book and the appeal may be heard. Appeal may be disposed of at admission stage itself. As the respondent is the senior citizen.
Please.
Senior citizen. Yes. Response counsel shall file the paper books accordingly. List on it. This final disposal. You
For
heard?
final,
It can be finally disposed of.
11-9.
11.
please, ma'am, please.
You file the paper books.
I'll file it.
With our court, please. If you want to rely on this, you can make it part of your paper book.
Please, ma'am.
Bill number 33, G. Chandrasekharaya, S.R. Nagaraj.
The appellant is the wife of the respondent. She has filed a petition for restitution of conjugal rights in the year 2013.
There are so many petitions clubbed together. MC 3610 and 2271.
Yes, my lord, there are two petitions filed before the trial court. The wife has filed a petition for restitution of conjugal rights. In order to counterblast that, my lord, he has filed the petition for divorce. My lord, there is a minor child which is in the custody of the petitioner wife, my lord. The interest of the minor children has not been taken care of, and that the wife is always ready and to join the company of the petitioner.
His petition is allowed, your petition is dismissed.
Yes, my lord. Only on the ground that I have filed a complaint. It is not the complaint, rather. I have given a representation to this high. I wanted to see that some reconciliation has to be done.
What they are doing, job,
But that the husband is the software engineer and she is working in some private firm. And the child is in the custody of the
no representation.
wife, my lord.
No
He
representation.
is in a hurry to have a second marriage, therefore I sought for the stay.
No representation from the respond curator. But I curator hakidaರೆ copy serve
Sir, madin, so that's why it is posted for admission.
Admit call for TCRs. Interim stay of the ನಿಮ್ದು interim stay entire grant ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ she is at liberty to recover balance interim maintenance ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Interim stay for
And so far as the,
resolution of marriage.
please,
Resolution of marriage, till further orders. IA 1 of 2024 is disposed of accordingly. The list on 4 weeks on records for the
2210. Bill number 34, TB Appaya, Kumar Vyavapatna.
1 and 2. My lord, I seek time to file objections. Two applications they have filed. One is for stay, another one is for appointment of commission.
Yeah, who has moved it? Total moved ante ide.
He moved.
We moved the matter, my lord, because
Stay.
they have already filed execution, I'm told.
Is that correct? You have filed execution petition?
Please, we have filed.
Good for?
Suit for specific performance.
Please granted.
Please,
Suit is decreed.
Thereby directed to execute the sale deed.
yes,
Receiving balance consideration. Then till next year, date you tie your hands, don't execute the decree.
please.
If you want time for filing objections,
Yes.
appointment of commission, of course, that is to be heard along with.
Heard along with the main matter.
Nature of collection of evidence.
Please, madam.
So stay.
Please.
Heard, concept for respondent seeks time to file counter to IA 1 and 2 of 2024. Okay. IA 2 of 2024 is in the nature of producing additional evidence. Therefore, that needs to be heard along with the main matter. Admit call for TCRs. Appellant's counsel submits that the respondent has filed execution petition to file the impugned, to execute the impugned judgment.
Please, madam.
Okay. Interim stay, you file it till next hearing date, at least we'll grant interim stay.
Till next date of
Please.
interim stay of execution of the impugned decree till next hearing date.
Notice has to go to R3, who was D2 before the trial court, but has not joined the D1
But
in
these
file.
things are not contested.
May it please it?
He contested or not contested?
No, she appeared before the trial court and I checked on the internet. She seems to have filed her own appeal.
Here.
Yeah, before this honorable court.
ಹಾಕಿದ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ MFA number ಕೊಡಿ.
I'll give the
Why
number.
issue notice again so that we can.
RFA 1870
Yes, sir.
1870.
bar 2024.
Idea?
I don't have any.
We know because on the cause list, it's shown that your caveat is put up in her appeal actually. If your lordship sees the cause list, caveat has been put up in that other appeal, not in my
RFA number 1870.
1870 or 2024. Please.
Appeal is connected to RFA 1870 of 2024. Paper books ನೀವೇ file ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ.
We'll file the paper.
Call for TCRs ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. Paper book shall be prepared within, shall be prepared. Appellant's counsel shall submit the paper books within 4 weeks. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ then it is submitted that this matter is connected to RFA number 1870 of 2024. List both the matters together on date. 4 weeks ಅಲ್ಲ 4 weeks ಬೇಡ ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು appeal ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ.
Yeah, but no, I have checked there. Lot of office objections, including non-payment of court fee.
Issue notice to her.
We'll issue, in this matter, notice may go to R3.
See, if she has filed, we can direct her to take notice. If she has filed the appeal, you can take notice in that appeal.
Very well.
The three of you. Next round.
11-9.
11th and 12th, some inconvenience, my lord. 16th onwards, before your lordship.
17-9.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಶಾರ್ಟರ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಒಂದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟು ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್.
Second, I got more matters on second.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ. ಇಶ್ಯೂ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಟು ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಆಯ್ತು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ಅಂತ 4 weeks ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ.
23-9.
ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದು ಬಿಡಿ.
23-9.
23.
Much.
Bill number 35, Shivram Patwo, Ashok Khande.
I'm appearing for the appellant. Now, this appeal is against the judgment and decree dated 13/2/2024, passed by the 5th additional principal family court. Lord, the appellant before your lordship is the wife and the respondent hearing was the husband, is the husband.
13(1)(1)(a), no?
1A, it is alleged that the appellant treated the respondent with the cruelty. And the appellant, my lord, denied the case of the plaintiff. On the basis of the evidence, the trial court, the family court has decided the case in favor of the respondent and granted the decree for divorce. Now, your lordship kindly see, the finding of the trial court is totally against the evidence on record. Kindly come.
This earlier petition MC 2668 of 2023.
That was filed by the appellant wife for restitution of conjugal right.
Restitution of the conjugal right.
This divorce petition was filed,
Pending or disposed of?
it got disposed of after the disposal of divorce petition,
That was.
which is under challenge now.
What were the acts of cruelty alleged?
No, my lord, cruelty, your lordship kindly see, my lord, the cruelty alleged against the petitioner. No, my lord, your lordship kindly come to page number, paragraph number 19, my lord. Paragraph number 19, page number 27. While gone through the oral and documentary evidence, it appears that soon after the marriage itself, there was a misunderstanding and non-cooperation between the petitioner and the respondent. The petitioner is in the pleading as well as the evidence explained about the attitude of the respondent, who always fight with the petitioner and his parents without any reasons. The main reason for the petitioner is that petitioner always used to fight with him and his parents for silly reasons. He has taken care of her and even he has cleared up her education loan. It was admitted by the respondent in her cross-examination. When the petitioner voluntarily taken care of the respondent as well as paid her loan, dues, question of demand of dowry by the petitioner does not arise, as alleged by the respondent in her objection statement. It is admitted that the respondent had been to Bangalore for the marriage And when she is returning from Mangalore, she called up the petitioner and pick up her from,
All right, we have to hear the records, we have to see the records and examine.
yes, records has not come.
The further observation is very
Exact.
crucial.
My lord, on the basis of
It is cruelty beyond pale of doubt.
Correct, already medical.
My lord, on the basis of the medical evidence, my lord, the court has come to the conclusion
No,
that there is.
she has assaulted.
My lord,
She
the
has
doctor
assaulted
was
the
not examined.
husband with broomstick. It was a brutal assault.
Doctor was not examined. Medical certificate was produced.
Yes.
Not even a piece of evidence is produced by the appellant.
No, it
wife.
is her case, my lord, she will have to prove.
It is examined, where ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು examine ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Alla, doctor was not examined.
Your respondent was there, not a piece of evidence is produced ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
Your appellant wife one piece of evidence produce ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ before the trial court.
See the records,
And she has admitted
31 and 27, no? No other proceedings are pending.
No other proceedings are pending.
Interim stay of execution of the interim.
My lord, already there is a stay that will have to continue. On the earlier occasion, my lord, this on court was.
Stay
These two.
application.
ಅದು
Stay
18
granted-
4ಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Interim stay granted earlier is extended till further orders. List on date
21/9.
next month.
21/9.
Yes.
For final hearing, seal number 36, Nupanna Bordolai, Cyril Prasad case. Kindly pass on, my lord. Senior elder in another court.
Can I request for tomorrow then?
Is it tomorrow no madam? Next week ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡೋಣ.
Swami, the Supreme Court direction matters.
ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಅವರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ
Kindly
ನಮ್ಗೆ
pass over.
ಈ only da.
Senior counsel, Udayola is appearing. 27th. Kindly pass over, my lord.
We'll have it, you are aware.
I know, that's why I know. My lord, last hearing date, they have not argued the matter.
28. Yesterday is 28. Yes.
Seal number 37, Ajit PV.
Please, my lord, I appear for the respondents.
No. We have some preoccupation. We
Please.
take up all final hearing matters in next week.
Lord, may I make one submission? This paper book has not been filed by the appellants. And secondly, if my lords were to see the records, then the
Paper
trial
books
court
are not
record is
filed.
also not available.
This is serial number ಎಷ್ಟು?
37.
37.
This is an arbitration matter.
Feel under 37.
ನಾವೇ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸದವರೆಗೂ. Now this week we have some other.
No, we understand.
So paper books are not filed. Who has to file paper book?
30, appeal under 37.
37, but we.
Please, I will file.
What is,
I will
could
file
you
the-
file for? At least it.
There is an application filed by them for additional grounds. Your lordships may kindly permit me, I will file my objections to that.
AS itself is a 4 of us.
ಹೌದು.
Arbitration award.
Award of 2010,
When the arbitration commenced.
2007 ಇರ್ಬೇಕು.
7.
7 ಅಲ್ಲ?
We are pressing you to conduct the cases so
We
far.
are ready. ma'am. As per the convenience of this honorable court, we will be.
This week, we have some other.
Please, my lords.
Afternoon. ಎಷ್ಟು
Except the,
sir required only arbitration award and this
if my lords permit, what happened was in the trial court, while hearing this section 34 petition, they gave a notice that we should produce the arbitrator's file. So on behalf of the company, I produced all the 5 volumes. After that, the disposal of the case, they called me and they said that you take it back. Now that I have taken back and it is in the company, if my lords permit me, I will produce the entire 5 volumes.
that he can produce that.
That I can produce.
Before that arbitration court, it was produced.
Arbitration court
Yes,
records.
proceedings.
34,
Yes, proceedings.
Before AS proceedings.
Now counsel for the response submits that in the proceedings for the district judge, respondent had produced the arbitration proceedings records.
Please, my lords.
Paper books containing arbitration proceedings,
It's in 5 volumes, my lords.
which are in 5 volumes. He is permitted to submit the same by next hearing date.
Grateful.
Based on daily whether they are all required because
Illa,
ground
scope is 37 scope is very limited.
What ground it was sought to be set aside?
But it's a money decree. Because
Any incapacity or what was the ground?
But before
But section 34 appeal, sorry. Section,
34 ali, those grounds available, in those grounds.
it did not fall under that. So therefore,
Their ground was, which was their ground?
the ground plot was that the arbitration was conducted by one of the officers of the company itself.
So in,
that was the time when it was permitted. Because in the Bharat Petroleum
Misconduct
Corporation
arbitration.
judgment is there.
it was sought on the ground of misconduct in conducting the proceedings.
That was not the ground anyway. We will point it out to my lords.
We have to read that.
Please, my lords.
ASL, what was the ground made anta?
Section 34 ಅಲ್ಲಿ very narrow scope ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Limited ಇದೆ. ಆ ground ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ground ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ.
Public
For
policy.
public policy ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದೊಂದೇ ಬರೋದಲ್ಲಿ.
There are other grounds.
Other grounds are there, but ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು.
List on. Then you should
weeks
get 2 weeks away.
12/9.
12.
Till number 38 adjourned, till number 39, HV Bhanu Prakash, Umahesh for R2.
ಯಾರು 39 ಯಾರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇರೋರು 39 no representation adjourned 38 already
Same Venkatesh ಅವರು
name ತಗೊಂಡಿದಾರಲ್ಲ
29 8 ಹೋಯ್ತು 29 8. Till number 40, Gautam M, Manjunath PR.
position
They matter be passed over, my lord.
ಇವತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
There were two matters connected with this, but RFA 1792.
What happened with the other
But
two?
I have produced the judgment copy before this honorable court on 27th March.
They are disposed of.
Please, my lord. This is suit for possession. That was for a specific performance of contract. That came to be dismissed.
You submitted it on some.
Please,
other
my lord.
seems.
Please, my lord. Please.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ದಿವಸ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ.
Can be disposed, a short matter.
Next week ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Because we have some afternoon, we are not sitting.
Please, please. Let any short date be taken.
Council list on date.
29 8.
29.
My lord, any date other than 29.
Date here.
11 9.
Shorter date, my lord.
ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದು ಹಾಕಿದೀವಿ 11/9 ಇರಲಿ. Again, there are some
Since
holidays.
it is a suit for possession, my lord.
Last time also he submitted,
Please.
specific
He-
performance is
Please,
declared.
he doesn't have a house, my lord. He is staying in that house.
Didn't hear you on that. Yes.
Till number
Yes.
41, M Ashwath Narayan Reddy.
Appellate, my lord, I have moved the memo.
Hmm.
There is a short point involved in this case. my lord.
Cross objection.
Ah.
No,
Service of a
let
senior
me-
counsel.
let me complete my submission.
Lord, service of a
Short
senior-
point involved in this case is that,
Today, we have some problem.
yes, your lordship, I can fix a date.
Okay.
10 days time. Lord.
As requested by response council, ready ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು.
Ready, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರೇನು. Date ಹೇಳಿ.
12/9.
12/9.
Obliged.
There are two matters ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes.
Connected, madam.
Yes.
Cross objection.
Yes.
Till number 42, Shravan Madhav KP, Chandrasekhar Patil.
You are for the appellant. ಯಾರು, somebody has appeared, Chandrasekhar Patil. No representation for the respondent.
Filed NOC from Chandrakant Patil.
Here, ಅಲ್ಲ, respondent ಗೆ Chandrasekhar, your, what is your name?
Shravan Madhav KP.
For appellant.
ಅಲ್ಲ, you are for the appellant, respondent counsel. ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ. There are other respondents, my lord, from the earlier occasion. The council on record had filed memo of retirement. That was rejected.
ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು all the councils, there are 3 councils.
Correct.
All of them have filed memo of
No,
retirement.
no, only concern to.
List on date.
12/9.
12/9.
Till number 43 adjourned, till number 44, Rahul Karyappa case.
For the respondents, Your Honor.
You had moved it.
Yes, Your Honor.
List on date.
17.
No representation for the appellant. ಅದೊಂದು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
17/9.
ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. No representation for the appellant. List on 17.
17/9.
17.
Shorter date may be.
Short
will
edit.
match.
ನಿಮ್ದು 22 ಸರಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಕೊಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಯಾರು.
12/9.
12. ನಾವು ತಗೊಂತೀವಿ ಅಂದಾಗ ಇವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲಿ
Till number 45, Radha BP, D Nagaraj Reddy.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು appears urgent. ಇದು ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Till number 46, Ali Shantappa Basappa, Ala Shetty.
Respond number one in this matter.
No representation for the appellant, list on, you have moved it.
ನಾನ್ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರೇ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
ಅವರೇ move ಮಾಡೋದು.
ಅವ್ರೇ
No
move ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
representation. for the
There is
appellant.
one second, there is acute urgency in this matter.
We'll have it on some other,
Adhe.
after 1 week.
Yes, the only, I mean, if my lord permits, the only short question in this case is, in case legatee predeceased the testator, whether legal heirs of legatee will succeed to the property, that is the only question. And my lord, it's settled law,
Wait,
and she is 82-year-old, that's
12
precise.
lines.
see.
Any
when
other
we are ready to
Yes.
hear, sometimes advocates
Correct.
will not be ready.
Any short
This
date,
week we have some engagement
understand.
for
I
this
understand.
week and next week also.
In
So
12-9.
12,
12-9.
Past tour matter, seal number 19,
right, just passed out 19.
Pradeep Kesi, senior law.
Pradeep case. ಯಾಕ್ pass out?
ಅದು ಅವ್ರು withdraw ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಕೇಸಿ,
ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಬೇರೆ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಟಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Section
Yes.
9 ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಅವರು ನೋ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಅಪೆಲೆಂಟ್, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೊಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಏನೋ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಲ್.
disposal ಗೆ.
Response council has filed. I one of them. Response council opposes the adjournment, list on date ಕೊಡಿ.
2-9.
2-9 dispose ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. You all may be aware, we are conducting on arbitration week, Bangalore arbitration week. And afternoon we have some interviews.
I understand.
Decretal amount ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ with interest. ನೀವು ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, 1 crore ಇದೆ.
Serial number 36, my lord, 28th ಗೆ date ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. Can it be serial number 36?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Can it be for an earlier date? Supreme Court directed matter. Supreme.
ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ,
ಹೌದು.
ಬಟ್ ಈ ವೀಕ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ನಾವ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ರೆಡಿ ಇದ್ದು ನೀವು ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ
Last
check ಮಾಡ್ಸು.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ?
Malad.
28.
Serial number 46 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. No representation of police.
No?
No representation ಅಂತ
ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು.
ನಾನು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡೋ.
As requested ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Please, madam, please. I'm sorry, madam.